Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to B-Rob.
Hey, shout out to the Robinsons, man. The Commanders Kings are back in the building a little bit tardy. I told y'all 9:15 sharp, but Louie Tee, Rico, Rio in the building. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Man, we are blessed. And hey, everybody say a prayer for Ed right now. We are going to have armed security at the event on Sunday, and it's not for us. It's because we think B-Rob has a APB out for Ed Oliver. And
yeah, we're trying to make sure that the black SUVs ain't find Sir Edward.
Yeah, yo, we've been texting this man. We've been checking on him. His well-being right now is status unknown. I may have to call the authorities to do a wellness check just to make sure B-Rob ain't get to him first. So everybody make sure y'all keep y'all antennas up to make sure our guy Ed is okay. But we gonna hold it down until we find out and get confirmation that B-Rob in fact did not send the black SUVs to Ed Oliver's residence.
Rico, send the reinforcements from the A, man.
we may need them. We may need them.
So, I think my family know from like Seat Pleasant and Largo and all of them.
Oh
too.
Yeah. Send them.
Yeah.
Hey,
those
that's
ones we need.
PG, big PG.
We need the goons. That's what we need for sure. Hey, I'm blessed, man. I yesterday was so much fun. I told everybody that for some reason I'm such a nerd, bro. I had butterflies in my tummy last night, bro.
Yeah, real.
Like straight up, like I was watching the little pregame, and I'm like, yo, why do I feel like this for a damn August 18th preseason game? I shouldn't feel this way, but it's one of 9. We got 9 island games this year, bro. This is the first of 9 games where nobody else is playing but us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a time to be alive.
And
that first quarter was crazy.
I spiked the football like I don't live in an apartment last night, bro.
Oh no, you was wild. you was out of control. We call that kind of behavior OC. You was OC, bro. You was
Jayden Daniels will do it to you, man. Hey, that boy, hey, Rico, he pulled the grill out last night.
He skyrocketed up my favorite burgundy and gold player of all
look,
time.
Man.
That alone, man.
When I saw the bottoms, I said, yo, Rico might have just shed a tear somewhere. I swear, when I saw the bottoms, this man did an interview on national television with the bottoms in, and the VVS's was just blinding.
Dancing.
Oh, that was the last step, bro. That was the last thing I needed from Jayden. That was it. He's up there now.
And then he had
my favorite 2 players.
Then he had nerve to score the only time where he was required to actually do a football activity last night. God, that first quarter was a movie, man.
Man, it was. I took so many notes from that first quarter. It was ridiculous. I mean, that first quarter felt like it lasted about 45 minutes straight up. It was so entertaining.
Longer.
it was crazy because the game itself wasn't very long, but that first quarter was it. It was it, man. And to see Burrow out there, they were wild and keeping him out there with some backups. I don't care how much he wanted to get timing down with backups. If T. Higgins and Jamar Chase ain't in the game, Joe Burrow ain't in the game. Like, there's no way I'm putting him out there with Charlie Jones. And look, man, Mitchell Tinsley revenge game. Ed Oliver's favorite Commanders player of all time went nuts on us last night, bro.
Yeah, he was putting nuts on backs last night. He was
without AJ Green mixed with Chad Johnson and TJ was out in one, man. It was bad.
It was all bad. I was so disappointed in our backup corners last night. We're gonna get to all of that, man.
We'll get to them later.
Yeah, we'll get to all of that, but we gotta start with B-Rob, man. Like, this shit. Wow, did this escalate? Like last week?
Whoa.
We talked. Rio literally said, "What would how would you envision a backfield without B-Rob?" Like this was a hypothetical last week.
Very.
Like this was not a real thing. We were just talking hypotheticals last week based on Ben Standig's tweet. Right? I was dismissive. I can't speak for y'all. Rio was. Rio said, this is my type of propaganda right here. This is my shit.
I live for it.
Rio wanted all of that smoke. Like, he was like, yeah, this is my shit. This is right up my alley. I was like, get the hell out of there. B-Rob ain't going nowhere. I owe Ben Standing a 00 because that shit came to fruition quickly. And I want to ask y'all, how did we get here, bro? How did we get here?
Wow.
This is insane.
I'll tell you where the start date was. The start date of how we got here was the day Adam Peters sat down for that introductory presser. David Aldridge asked the question about the state of the current roster in 2024, and there was about an 8-second pregnant pause.
Hey, look, that pause get longer and longer every time we tell it. That's like me telling the Ed story.
the Ed throwing story.
That pause started out as 3 seconds, then it was 5. That man Rio said that shit was 8 seconds.
That shit was the amount of time it took from Jayden to start the Hail Mary play to the time Noah Brown caught that shit. The proof has been in the pudding since then because Jahan Dotson was traded 2 weeks into training camp, and they had him doing side quests before they did it, bro.
Yep.
For those video gamers out there, a story game, you don't have to do the mainline story. You can do shit on the side. You can do side missions for the NPC character. They start having you doing random shit, like wearing the practice squad penny, returning punts. They did it with Emmanuel Forbes, Jamin Davis, and here we are a couple weeks ago at camp. What is B-Rob, big slow ass, doing returning punts at practice? What is he going to do at punt returner?
I should have known. When you said that, it didn't dawn on me at the time. But when you said that, I was like, that does not bode well. Like, this is not good because they're trying to find a reason. They're trying to give themselves purpose for this man to be around. Because he's the only running back out of the 7 guys that they currently have, or the 6 now, assuming he's no longer going to be a part of the program, that doesn't play special teams in any way, shape, or form. He does not add any special teams value whatsoever. So they were looking to explore how we can get some kind of extra value out of him in the event that we decide you're not the best running back to be on the field for this team. Can you have some other value while you fill the 3rd running back role on the roster? And the answer is no, obviously. But I want to share a tweet with y'all and I get your opinions on this because I have something to add to this. So I'm going to pull up this tweet really quickly, and I want you guys to react to this. So this is from our guy, George Carmi. Who's a part of the Carmi and Big Doug show. Shout out to Big Doug and Carmi. He tweeted this out earlier. He said, supposedly Robinson didn't handle the trade rumors well, which would explain a mutual split and possible walkout. What's surprising is just a few weeks ago, Robinson was one of the most accommodating and fun players at camp. Ask Ed Oliver. He probably didn't have a clue this was coming, which I think we all can agree he got blindsided by this. So I ask you guys, and I guess I can start this one off. So I got word from someone that I had asked the question. Let me start here. How is it that Jordan Schultz gets all of these damn stories that come out of the Commanders building, which nothing comes out of the Commanders building if they don't want it to, right?
Nope.
And so that was my $1 million. Like, how is he getting all of this? And I was told, oh, that's simple. Agents, right? And I know you guys read the story about maybe 3-4 days ago that came out that said, hey, agents really don't be banging with AP all that much because he's a tough negotiator, right?
Yeah. And they were saying it in a compliment. They were saying it in a complimentary
way.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a relationship with some guys, but it's also some that are like, yeah, I don't really fool with him like that because he's a hard ass. Like, if you better come with your hard hat and your lunch pail if you're going to try to get a deal done with him because he's going to dig in and he's going to stand 10 toes down in what he believes is right. We're watching this unfold with Terry McLaurin as we speak, right?
So they're mad because they can't take advantage of the fact that he's a new GM.
Yeah, right. And he's been around the block.
We're not marks no more.
Yeah, right. So he didn't know. And here's the thing that I believe. I don't think they intended on this situation going the way that it was going to go, right? That it's going now. I don't think they ever intended on cutting him. I do think they were shopping him. That is a thing, right? But I don't think they intended for him to find out. And if he didn't find out, then if they didn't find a buyer, then he could have just been on the roster. But he found out because we live in a day and age now where everybody's looking for that scoop, right? Everyone looking to be first. They get some information, they're going to put it out there because they want to put themselves on the map. And you know, Mr. Starbucks is definitely dying for scoops left and right. Boy. So when he got that information, he ran with it, put it out there, and it became a thing, right? Nobody else knew about it, and it became a thing. And so, of course, B-Rob found out that way. That's why DQ had to address the team, right? If they knew they were going to do this, and they knew that they were going to trade him, they would have addressed the team sooner. They would have told them. B-Rob found out. He didn't find out from them. He found out from social media more likely than not. And because he found out from social media, they had to address the team. And so I think that tweet from George Comey does have some validity to it, because think about it from a human perspective. Think about it if it were you. How would you feel if you found out that the team that drafted you, that you thought valued you, all of a sudden was trying to move you behind your back and you had no idea about it? And so he probably felt some type of way. He probably voiced that, and they said, okay, well, we're going to get you out of here. Don't worry. Like, we don't want any malcontents in the locker room. And so I don't know if you saw this, the tweet that I just pulled up, but at the bottom, it's a response to somebody saying, JP Finley said B-Rob doesn't even have a locker in the locker room anymore.
Yeah, Adam Peters is a gangster, bro.
So he don't have a locker anymore in the locker room means he pissed off Adam Peters, right?
Yep.
He went in there, probably cussed somebody out, pissed off, like, what is this bullshit that I'm hearing? Are y'all really trying to trade me? And so that, to me, gives me validation that he didn't know, and they didn't want him to know, and they had no intentions of him finding out. And if he didn't, I don't think they would have been looking to release him. It was either, because I've said this, I don't believe moving on from Brian Robinson Jr. is the best thing that you can do unless you're getting something for him, some sort of compensation. That's the thing that makes sense to me. Now, if you can get a 7th round pick, I'm for it. Trade his ass.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. If you can get anything for him, trade him. But I don't think there's any value. Like Rico said last week, what, you gonna get an 8th round pick for him?
Hey, but did you see, who was it? Ian Rappaport, like a couple hours ago. No, Mike Garafolo, one of them a couple hours ago said there is heavy interest with Brian Robinson. So we might get a little something for him, man.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. But
I think it's heavy interest for when his ass get cut. Yeah, like when they like circling like vultures. So when he get cut, they can pounce and get their hands on him because he can play football. He's not a bum. Like there's a lot of fans that you would think that he's a bum. He's not a bum. It's just he doesn't fit this scheme. You know, is he the most natural runner? No, I've already said, I think C-Rod is a more natural runner, has a more natural feel for the position than B-Rob does. He's not a better athlete, though, than Brian Robinson. You know what I mean? So I think that somebody's going to get them a good football player. It just sucks if we have to release him. That's the problem. And because of the way the situation played out, he wasn't ever supposed to find out that they were trying to move him. You know how many times teams have conversations about trading guys and that shit never gets out?
Yeah, them shits are casual, like the way that we talk on here.
Yes. And so somebody had to feel some type of way about Adam Peters to put that out there, to give that information to Jordan Schultz. Somebody had to feel some type of way. So that's the thing that's really, really interesting is who's getting this information? Which one of these agents, you know, what did a team leak this? Because it could have easily been a team, right? A team could have been like, hey, the Commanders reached out to me. I'm gonna reach out to Jordan Schultz and let him know, hey, the Commanders shopping Brian Robinson Jr. Like, because think about it like this. Let's say we reached out to the Cowboys. They running back situation stinks. Right?
Yes.
Let's just say we reached out to them and say, hey, we see y'all struggling over there. Because if you don't think a guy is harmful, like if you don't think he's going to hurt you, you don't mind trading him to a division rival. See Jahan Dotson, right? See Donovan McNabb. Andy Reid looked at us as a mark. Oh, y'all need a quarterback? I got Donovan McNabb right over here. What y'all trying to do, right? He knew Donovan McNabb won't go hurt him, right? We knew Jahan Dotson wasn't going to hurt us. At the time, we was like, yo, that's crazy to give him to a division rival. They went and traded for John Mechie because Jahan Dotson is buns, right? They don't love their receiver position at all. So outside of their big two, obviously. So they could have hit up Dallas, and this is just hypothetically speaking. They could have hit up Dallas and said, hey, if y'all interested, Brian Robinson Jr. is available for a late round pick. And then the Cowboys could have went to Jordan Schultz and said, hey, the Commanders just called me. They shopping Brian Robinson Jr. just to cause some turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Just to stir some shit up. So it could be some underhanded shit. I said all of that to say this. We got, right? We got. Like they trying to assassinate us. There are people out there. This is real. There are people out there. We know there are other fan bases that can't stand that we back up. There are other people in other organizations that don't want to see us get up.
Yep.
Stay up and have a chance to be dominant. So just understand what the situation is. Because this wasn't supposed to go this way. What are y'all thoughts on all of this?
There we go.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely, like, I feel like it's definitely more so what Louie Tee is saying, where they did not, I mean, to Louie's point, they would have been perfectly fine with Brian Robinson on the roster going into the regular season. I know we're excited about JCM. I know we're excited about Chris Rodriguez and those guys, but the running back room is not as especially dependable. I don't want to be a Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt shoulder injury from Chris Rodriguez, Jeremy McNichols, and Austin Eckler being your three running backs that we see out there in these important matchups there, especially a lot of these we have this season. So, I mean, your running back room, it loses value with Brian Robinson not there. I know he's not the best running back doing it, and I know technically you feel like on-field production-wise, you know, if more carries go to JCM or for, you know, the people that love Chris Rodriguez, if more carries go to Chris Rodriguez, then that's an increase in value. That could be an addition by subtraction there. But, I mean, running back is a tough position, and it's just really hard to depend on anybody to give you all the games, especially since we plan on going on a deep playoff run and stuff like that. And it would have been nice to keep B-Rob here, but, I mean, it does sound like stylistically there was some issues there as well, because I think it was Chris Russell. They said, I think he said, the exact quote. They have been out on Brian Robinson since down the stretch, especially since before that Detroit playoffs game. They were not happy with his aggression, his timid reading, off of his keys getting uphill and things like that. So they were probably cool with him sticking around. I definitely feel like that was a thing. But there's a reason that they were shopping him. They just feel like stylistically he doesn't match how Cliff Kingsbury and Anthony Lynn and Bobby Johnson and those guys want to run the ball. You see Chris Rodriguez and JCM, even in those preseason games, they're like one-cut guys, and then they're gone. I mean, I know Chris Rodriguez isn't fast. You know, he'll get caught from behind, he'll get caught from the side, but he's getting through that line of scrimmage very quickly. And that's the type of run game they want to utilize. And Brian Robinson didn't necessarily fit that, but I mean, he's still a starting running back. He may not be a great starting running back, but he's a starting caliber running back. Whoever gets him is going to get not only a pretty good player, but a really motivated one too. Don't let it be somebody we play this season on our schedule.
Yeah. That's why I said, I think he want to make a beeline for Dallas, honestly. If he get an opportunity and they're interested, because it feels like the Deshaun Jackson thing all over again, right? You scorned by a team. You want to go back to that division so you can play that team twice a year and stick it to him. And that's close to home for him. He's from Bama. So it just feels like that would be the logical choice for him, which I would hate. I would hate to see him go to the Cowboys, but I could see that happening.
I can see that happening as well. And I wish B-Rob the best on whatever team he goes to. But
there's a butt coming in. You know, some disrespect coming after that conjunction. Go ahead. But
I will not lose a night's sleep over Brian Robinson signing with a rival, bro. It would be the same as when Jahan Dotson moved on, Emmanuel Forbes moved on, and Jamin Davis. Except B. Rob is a better football player than all of them because he's actually produced in this league. But I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep if B. Rob goes to Dallas, man. Hey, let him go to Dallas. That's cool. That's good for them. Y'all got a solid complimentary back to fill with your room full of complimentary backs. If you put all of them together, you might have one Batman in that mother. But like, hey, we're here because one, B-Rob is solid. His production has a cap to it. It has a limit to it, and there's not but so far it could go. We're also here. Lou, I sent something in the Twitter group chat. You know why we're here as well? Adam Peters and company, they are the guys that stick to their wits and stick to their gun. When they evaluate somebody coming out in the league, even years later, they still see that same player coming out of college. That dirt-ass 6 relative athletic score with a lot of yellow and red on it is why they look at him and say, yeah, that's not going to work for us over here, man. That's not going to work for us as the top guy in the room here. And it wasn't just fan fiction, folklore, the legend of Bill Krosky Merritt. We're going to just stop saying his first name because he made it official. Now that he matters, he told the PA people at the stadium, and even Adam Schefter put something out saying, he's Bill Krosky Merritt now. He's not Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt anymore.
So it's Bill Krosky Merritt?
He said he wants to be called Bill Krosky Merritt.
Oh, that's nasty.
Adam Schefter put that out yesterday on Twitter.
Hey, just call the man Bill, bro.
Just Bill.
Just call the man Bill, bro.
Bill. Yeah.
Just call him Bill. Like
big Bill, not the little one.
I had to tell people last night. Like, you know, white people don't get the concept of nicknames and how they work. And so I had to explain to them, like, even last night, Lisa Salters just called him Bill. She asked Jayden about Bill, right? Of course, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, Bill Krosky Merritt. And I'm like, I told John Kine when I had him on the show, I said, it's just Bill. Stop calling him either it's Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt or it's Bill. Just don't call him Bill Krosky Merritt. That shit is nasty.
That shit sounds crazy, bro. That sounds like a fire tax attorney, bro.
Hey, like, stop calling this man Bill Krosky Merritt. Just call him Bill. Just call him Bill, bro. Like, if that's what he wants, look, if the man wants to be called Bill Krosky Merritt, then I'm not calling him.
Well, he's saying like just call him. He's pretty much saying call him Bill.
Just call me Bill, bro.
Yeah, Bill.
Just call me Bill. But if you gonna use my whole name, you can sub out Ja'Cory for Bill. I get that. Just call the man Bill though. Like we not calling the whole name no more.
I like how he put that out there for the PA people and for Adam Schefter because he wants reverence on his name because he is now a factor here in DC. And that
he could pull rank now.
He could very well be the first running back on the field week 1 when the Giants come to town on September 7th. And segueing into that, unless y'all have some more on this Brian Robinson topic, he scored last night.
He did. He did. I mean, all of us could have scored last night on that play.
Oh my God, the offensive line them was the Hawks
last night.
They was turned up for that preseason atmosphere that felt like a regular season atmosphere.
Man, there was some energy, man. That boy John Bates was blocking his tail off.
Drew Wiley looked like a demon last night.
Hey, the Bengals are fresh buns out of the oven, bro.
They're pitiful.
Their defense is the absolute worst because they had our run game looking like the damn 2000 Ravens run game with Jamal Lewis or some shit. They had B-Rod or C-Rod looking like Jerome Bettis last night. They had Bill out here looking like the second coming of goddamn Adrian Peterson. I mean, this shit was crazy, bro. The holes that they were creating last night, we haven't seen holes like them since you got to probably go back to when Portis first got here, like 05, 04, 05 neighborhood. Like we don't create holes like that in a run game.
Nope.
Not with Chris Paul. Chris Paul was giving out work last night, bro. Like it was wild watching this offensive line straight up dominate with with John Bates blocking 2 dudes at
Oh
once.
my God, John Bates is moving different, man.
Hey, John damn Bates. Put some respect on the best blocking tight end in the National Football League's name.
Ooh.
John damn Bates.
Chris Paul throwing dudes out the club.
Out the club.
Boy.
Josh Connerly. Dog, they was blocking.
Bro, that whole right side was on fire. And then when we pulled I want to say the touchdown run by Bill, by B.I. Double, was a guard GT counter. Yep. I want to say it was a guard tackle counter where both Chris Paul and Wiley came across. Bow. Then you had John Bates go
blocking 2 people,
block 2 dudes, get the linebacker, push him into the safety, and off to the races, bro. I mean, you can't. That's a clinic, bro. That was a clinic on how to just devour somebody's, front like we did last night. That was crazy, bro.
Man, the C-Rod run on the first drive of the game, like
you were going nuts, won't you?
C-Rod not even fast. He was moving down the right side. Like, yeah, bro, we go straight from Debo's jet
19-yard
to start the game, and Debo gets it all start. Like it's already pandemonium because we haven't seen Debo play football for this team yet. So the Diamonds was dancing all over your television screen. Him and Jayden were just illuminating with ice last night.
Yeah. And we've been hearing about him being fat and slow. I feel like that was the perfect first play. I feel like Cliff Kingsbury did that on purpose.
He did.
I think he put that out there for the Giants because when I send him in motion, I need you to respect that. Now that's on tape. You've seen it.
Yep.
So I expect the first play from scrimmage when we play is to have Debo in motion, some sort, because Cliff don't do a lot of motion. And that's ghost motion, eye candy to get them to respect that to open up some other shit. So I love it. I love the chess game. We playing chess over here, man. We just put that out there for y'all to be able to respect that when we send him in motion. And he's still gonna get it a couple times when we do that too. So
I like that our quarterback is not only a killer, he loves the shit out of the sport of football. He loves this shit. Like he almost looks perplexed at the notion of people asking him, why didn't you slide? Why did you score? And I was trying to score. Bro. I love football. I don't care. He said, I don't care if it's preseason, a scrimmage, the playoffs, or the regular season. This is a game, and I love to play this game. So if I go out there, I'm scoring.
Yeah. Stop. How many times? Like I almost jumped through the press conference to slap the dude that asked him like 5 times last night why he ain't slide. Like
shit was kind of racist, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After the first time he told him, like, it's football, bro. Like, that's what I do. I wanted to score. Yeah. And then they went to somebody else and he came, and that answer wasn't good enough for him. But but did you not realize it's just preseason? Like, did it ever enter your mind that, everyone in the crowd and your coaches and people were like, shut your ass up?
He was like, nah.
Even in the first question, Jayden didn't let him finish it. He's like, did you even think?
No,
I did not.
No, I did not. I'm trying to score a touchdown, bro. Like, we went through this last year. I know he was thinking, bro, didn't I do this with y'all last year? I'm a football player, bro. I'm the first game of the season. This man got his helmet knocked off. He's chewing on his mouthpiece like Steph Curry, and he gets up cheesing, bro, to go get his helmet. Remember that was the thing? After the first game or two, he couldn't keep his helmet on.
He wouldn't be able to protect himself.
His helmet isn't tight enough. Somebody teach him how to strap up his helmet and make it tight enough so it doesn't come off his head. Like, y'all shut up, man. They just be trying to find stuff to bitch about. The man is a football player. Were any of you nervous when he didn't slide? No. It never crossed my mind. Go get that touchdown, bro.
It's like as soon as
you ain't gonna Rico I wasn't, bro. It didn't even cross my mind.
Around it, I was like, "How are you?" But hey, man, once he got it, I was hyped. All of that went out the window. And I also love how the personality he plays with, because he has this "don't put me in the game if you don't expect me to do great things" thing. Even if it's preseason, like you going back to last year, when they told him do not throw a deep bomb in this drive, and then he threw that deep bomb to Diami anyway, and it was perfect.
That's superstar shit right there.
Yeah. He don't put me in the game. Basically, he's never said this out loud, but he plays like, don't put me in the game if you don't expect me to go out there and do amazing stuff, man.
Yeah, and to Rio's point, right? He loves football, bro.
He loves.
Remember the Bleacher Report silhouette shit he did where he was able to get nobody else got all them shits right.
Yeah, he got
And
every
they
single
showed you
one
the
with
quarterbacks
with
the
no hesitation.
That man was all on top of that shit, bro. Like he knew every dude. He's like, yeah, that's Baker. It's like, how the hell you know? He said, because of how he run, right?
He said, I
like,
love watching football, man.
Bro, he said, I love watching football. He is a junkie, bro. We got one of them ones, bro. Our dude is different. He's different. I'm so hyped. The man ain't throw a pass last night. We left the game hype.
Yeah.
He ain't throw a pass last night. We was hype.
And ain't even need to, bro. Imagine your quarterback having to throw passes in the preseason. Can't relate. They got Joe Burrow out that shit like he Daniel Jones.
Getting mollywopped, bro. Like Dietrich Wise tried to decapitate this man. Like he grabbed him by his neck and flung him down. Like, yo, Joe ran backwards like on some water boy shit. Backwards. Like, get down, Joe. What are you doing, bro? Like, I would have got him out of there after that first sack.
They had him in the Matrix, bro.
Yeah, I love that Dan Quinn defended Dietrich Wise, like in the press conference too, where he was like, "I'm gonna go back and look at that to see if that was really a horse collar." Like, I love how he immediately had his guys back. I love that.
That shit was a horse collar. They were not in the pocket. That was way outside of the damn pocket. Dietrich, hey, and they had. Did you see Sharif Floyd have to hold Dietrich back? He looked like he was about to go after the damn referee, bro.
And I like that. I like that. That's that violence that Joe Witt talks about, bro. We got some killers on the line now. Our D line is stout.
It's sick, bro.
It's stout.
Sick. Very.
It was so fun to watch them last night, man. It was as advertised in terms of, the way that they were playing. I saw Deron Payne toss a dude aside to make a tackle on the first run of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Javon Kinlaw down by the goal line make a play. We saw, DA rush against the guard like we've been talking about and win
double team easily
and got in there. How about Jacob Martin on successive plays winning?
Bro. Hey, respect. That's your guy. Talk that shit, Lou.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
He making the team after that.
I'm telling y'all, man, we got some stuff, bro. And this is without Vaughn. This is without Frankie really rushing right now. This just with the core 4 dudes right now. Like, this is gonna be a fun group. If we can just get to 3rd and long, we're gonna have a shot to really make shit uncomfortable for quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, we even saw some moments that even if it wasn't the defensive line on the play, the defensive line would get to the quarterback because it would be a coverage sack. And we didn't even have Tre'Davious Amos out there. So, I mean, if the D-line doesn't get there immediately, we're going to have good enough coverage to where the D-line is going to get there eventually. And we were missing some of that last season as well. So I'm really excited about this defense.
Hey, Rio's stupid, man. In our group text, he texted us. He texted the group text, Ed, proof of life. We still ain't heard from this man.
Hey, man.
Then he said, Ed, don't get in the SUV. Don't get in the SUV.
Don't answer for the Yukon Denali, Ed.
Hey, Ed, if you out there, if you're within the sound of my voice, man, we need you. We love you, man. Just let us know that you're okay, bro. Like,
I texted you off the solo as too, brother. We got Commanders Kings inaugural event coming up in 5 days from now?
Yes, indeed we do. And we really don't need this type of heat right now, bro.
We don't.
We worried. We are really worried because, like,
he's supposed to be on me, Ed. It's not supposed to be on Easy Ed.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like, if there was anybody that we were afraid might actually have somebody after him, it wasn't Ed. He would be the least of the 4 that we thought would have this kind of issues. Man, the shit that people were saying over the last 48 hours. Like, Rio said somebody DM'd him. Somebody DM'd Rio and said Ed won the war.
They DM me and said your boy Ed won the war.
Hey, I was so dead. I was dead, bro. When Rio texted us, hey, B-Rob won the battle, bro. When he stared into that man's soul and turned his kid's autograph advances down. But Ed won the war.
Hey, Ed was in his training arc after that. That's why he was throwing all them joints in the target. He was locked in.
With the shoulder. Ed was ready.
Damn,
Hey.
man.
Oh man, Ed, if you out there, man, we just want to make sure you all right, man. Hit us up. Let us know you good, bro, because we starting to get worried. We know with some people after you right now, but Ed, we expect Ed. Look, we expect Ed to be present on the 24th of August, which is a Sunday.
And we are in the single digit of tickets remaining to this show, ladies and gentlemen.
5 tickets remaining, guys.
5. Cinco.
As in Jayden Daniels' amount of tickets left.
Yep.
So we are literally down the home stretch. Shout out, somebody just bought 3 tickets about 2 hours ago. Shout out to the masses who have already purchased their tickets. These tickets are going fast. I've been telling y'all the support has been crazy. We can't thank y'all enough for the support and the love. And only 5 tickets remain. And for those of you who can't be in attendance, like you can't be there in a physical, but you want to be there spiritually, you can still donate to the Commanders King live event. Click that same link. Mods, if you're out there, please drop the link in the comment section of this live stream so that they will have access to it. It is also in the description of this and every single video that we do. Click on that link. Go all the way to the bottom of the page, and you will find all of the various options that exist for you to be able to donate bronze, silver, gold, and a wild card donation, tier that will allow you to donate any amount. Any donations that we receive will prompt us to give you a shout out on the stream because we want to make sure that everyone knows you help make this possible. So shout out to everyone that is going to be in attendance. Can't wait to meet y'all. Bart Scott, can't wait. And shout out to everybody that was able to donate and help fund this live event. It's going to be epic. We can't wait. And we're looking forward to it. Shout out to the Hilltop RVA also in conjunction with them. They were huge parts of putting this together. We couldn't have done it without them. So shout out to the Hilltop RVA and all the support that they have given us throughout this entire process. This 53-man roster thing is going to be crazy because, you know, the B-Rod thing kind of threw a little wrench in the whole ordeal. And now there's some real conversations because I don't know about y'all as we get back to, and we'll be talking about this live event a bunch throughout the night. So I want to ask y'all, so let's get to the game itself. We've been talking about bits and pieces of the game.
Yep.
I want to go winners and losers real quick. We want to go through this and then we'll go through, if we don't touch on something, we'll come back and circle around and tidy it up. But winners and losers, we'll give one winner, then we'll go around and give a loser. And then if there are more winners, we'll go back around and we'll go back until we knock it all out. Give me a winner from the game on Monday night.
I mean,
it could be a thing or it could be a person. It does not actually have to be a physical person. It could be a thing, like a group. It could be something that happened in the game, or it could just be a person.
I'm gonna name a fellow UCLA linebacker, but it's not Kane Madrano. That Ale Cajo guy looked pretty good out there versus the starters at one point, man. He looked like he can hang. I'm not saying he's about to go out there and be a Pro Bowler immediately as an undrafted free agent, but he looked good. He looked way better than what I expected. I mean, we haven't really heard any buzz from him coming out of training camp.
Right.
We heard Frankie Louvu talk about him, like in his mic'd up. He was super proud of him. You know, he was talking to the guy from the Patriots, you know, with them being like the Islanders. Tonga, yeah. So I thought that was cool. And he brought them up. He brought him up and was like, yeah, he's solid too as well. I mean, I just didn't expect to see that out there in that game. Of course, I haven't seen like every snap of his, but when I did see him, he popped on the screen. And I do believe he was out there against the Bengals starters at one point, and he looked like he was hanging around. And I mean, that's good news too. I mean, we brought over Duke Riley as a free agent, but Bobby Wagner didn't play, of course. He's one of those guys that's always going to get vet rest days. And I don't question Dan Quinn with that because we got 20 games straight out of Bobby Wagner and Zach Ertz in last year, including the playoffs. So I'm not questioning whatever they got going on with those vet days, do it.
Right.
But then Jordan McGee is banged up.
Yep.
And then we had to release Dominique Hampton. Kane Madrano has shown flashes, but, you know, do we necessarily depend on him to go out there on Sundays and be a part of the rotation? I'm not saying that Ale Cajo is going to go out there and play week 1 linebacker for us, but it's good that we're seeing something from somebody like him, an undrafted free agent. I mean, that could be a huge steal later on down the line, man.
Yeah, and I think that was Tavai he was talking to, and I think he also talked to Tonga. Those are both, Samoan dudes on that Patriot squad. That was a dope ass mic'd up too, man. I love Frankie. That whole shit was live. Him and Bobby's interactions was
him
crazy.
and Wagner was funny, especially
was
Wagner
hilarious.
saying, "Man, you ain't never had them earrings in before."
Right, you ain't never had them earrings in. You ain't wear your hair like that. That shit was crazy.
Get mic'd up in the camera, he started acting different.
Yo, Bobby was funny when he was standing next to Jayden when Jayden was getting the sideline interview and he was looking at him out the peripheral. That shit was hilarious, yo.
They always do. Him and Mikey always do that to him. You saw Mikey was over there too. Those were the two that came over. They always do that to him. Jayden did that to Mikey when they did the game against New England. So they always doing that to each other, man.
I love the dynamic.
Yeah.
Let's say that trio has something about each other doesn't read. Like they point at the other two and be like, he don't read, he don't read.
Yeah,
that's the book club. That's the book club. They got their book club.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's live. But to go back to Rico's point about Ale Cajo, that's a good pull. Like I was shocked to see him out there, and that's what I talk about, that 53-man roster. Like you got to start talking about Ale Cajo potentially making the team, bro. Like. I don't know how they feel about Duke Riley. Obviously, Dominic Hampton had a roster spot initially. He's no longer here. Somebody can take that spot, or they could just say, we'll just keep 5 linebackers. Maybe Ale Cajo takes that spot. He played well last night, man. That's a good one, Rico, for sure. Rio.
He did play. He played really well last night. And I didn't even know who it was when I was seeing 51. I was calling him Duke Riley because I didn't know what number we had issued to Duke Riley up at that point until they said, "Yo, Rio."
Duke Riley would play over Ale Cajo.
I was calling him Duke Riley. Somebody said, "Yo, Rio."
Yeah,
that's Ali. What is it? Cajo?
Cajo. Yep, Cajo.
They said, Rio, that's Cajo. I said, oh, that's news to me.
Yeah.
He's out here getting active. It's nice to actually see linebackers that's on your team actually suit up and play in preseason games when they should be out there. Jordan McGee. It would be nice.
Shit. Here we go.
It would be nice to see Jordan McGee play football, bro. At least I know this UCLA kid can play linebacker and actually put a game. I don't know what Jordan McGee looks like in a game uniform yet, bro.
You saw him against the Jets last year.
Did we see him though?
Yeah, he was out there running around, man.
I don't know what he looked like again. That shit, I don't know. Now maybe I was Men in Black Zap after that game. I don't know what
you definitely got zapped because he was out there.
He was out there as much as Dominic Hampton, huh? Them boys was tag team ghosts out there. But
oh man,
winners from preseason game number 2. Jaylen Lane.
Yeah.
Jaylen Lane, very wide receivery. For a 4.33 guy, I love that he's getting down and dirty like Terry. He's catching contested passes. Every catch went for a first down. Every catch was over 10 yards. What'd he go? 14 yards a catch on 3 catches, so 42 yards on 3 catches. No, imagine
more than contested too. That was pass interference. They just didn't call it. Crazy.
He was trying to take the journey. They were trying to rob and mug that man on the football field. Still caught the pass. And none of those passes came from the guy that's actually going to be throwing the passes in the regular season. So if you can do that with third stringers and Calvin Klein models, then I am positive that he could be a first down demon on Sundays, on Mondays, on Thursday, even right away as a rookie. It works when the bums are in the game. So I know it's going to work out there when Jayden's on the field because the ball's going to come faster. It's going to come right on him. He has strong hands at the catch point. He attacks the football, and he looked like he could run a route or two.
Yeah. Now, he was snapping off them comebacks. They had no answers for him on those comebacks.
Yeah. So Jaylen Lane, definitely, he gets a win for me.
I mean, just even think about it too. Like, we're gonna have Terry, Debo, Ertz on the field. Like, he's never gonna receive the attention of the best defensive back on the other team. So he's gonna be able to feast because people are probably gonna say, "Well, he was doing that against backup DBs," but it's not like he's gonna be going against the best DB on the field at any point in time. Because you better not dare put that best defensive back not on Terry, not on Ertz, or not on Debo, or whatever, or Jayden Daniels' his ability to use his legs. So I think he may end up eating a lot on the back end from defenses focusing on taking away our best weapons, almost proven weapons, I would say.
He was a massive winner last night because
wait. We have an update. Ed Oliver is not captured by the SUVs. He will be hopping on stream very soon. We got proof of life, goddamn. We got proof of life.
What if he was? He just escaped. He might have just,
I mean, true.
Hey, wow, that is such great news.
Glad to hear
everybody.
that.
Oh my gosh, we were so worried. As a matter of fact, we were so worried that AI decided to jump in. This is from our guy, Kevin in PRF. He just posted this. This shit is hilarious. The chat summary off the AI says, viewers in the chat are discussing football, specifically referencing players and teams. Some viewers are making jokes and expressing excitement about the upcoming season, while others are wondering about a missing person named Ed.
I didn't know we had that technology. What is going on?
Hey, while others are wondering about a missing person named Ed.
Some Ed guy. Some guy named Ed.
Hey, we gotta find Ed ASAP, man. AI is worried too, bro. The AI is like, yo, they worried about this dude named Ed, man. About a missing person named Ed.
Let me find out Ed putting together the contract to get Brian moved up out of here.
Hey, oh man, y'all are stupid, man.
He got real estate connects. You know what I'm saying?
He about to put the house.
He about to put Brian in his forever home.
Hey, oh man, that's crazy. So, so Jalen Lane was my biggest winner of the game last night. Like, we went in questioning the receiver position as a whole without Noah and Terry, right? And we were looking for somebody to step up. And we said, if totally healthy, we know who the top three guys are. Who's the next guy, right? If something it's not almost a matter of if something happens to Noah, it's when something happens to Noah at this point, right? Who's gonna step up when that thing happens, right? I'm not gonna speak it into existence, but generally that's been the consensus with him throughout his career. So we haven't had anybody step up, and we didn't know if anybody even existed on this roster. Well, Jalen Lane showed us last night, because it'd be one thing if he just caught a deep ball and we're like, well, that's what he's supposed to be able to do, right? He's supposed to be able to run past somebody and go catch the football. This man was catching contested footballs last night in a crowd with dudes draped all over him.
Impressive.
Hands kept
routing them up. And routing them up too. That was something that we didn't get to see much of Virginia Tech because his quarterback situation was so bad.
Baby Terry. Little baby Terry last night.
He said that coming out of the draft, right? I think before the draft, maybe, or something like during that draft process.
He looked so good, bro. And in terms of his ability to go get the football
on the boundary too.
Yes, he was out wide.
That wasn't slot work. That was boundary work,
bro. My quarterback. Look, I just to switch gears real quick. Our quarterback, had to take off for a touchdown from an empty set. Do y'all know who was out there on this empty set? Do you want me to read the names to you from left to right?
Are we talking about receivers, the weapons?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a stab and say Luke.
Okay, so start from all the way left and work your way all the way to the right. So furthest out to the left,
Luke.
Your X.
That's Luke, right?
No.
Oh, it wasn't Luke. Was it Debo?
No.
Oh my God, who the hell was out there?
John Bates.
What?
Okay.
No wonder nobody got separation and he had to go.
Who was inside? Who was inside of him on that play?
Luke
was inside. Yes.
So it was just the double white boy tandem on the outside, scaring a soul over there.
On the left. That was to the left. Now you go to the right. Who's the closest receiver to the offensive line, to the core. Debo, who was next outside of him?
Big Lane.
No.
Oh, ew, who they had out there? Gallup.
No.
KJ.
No.
Ew, who the hell did they have out there?
Vincent?
Chris Rodriguez.
Oh, we were never taking that play seriously.
What kind of jumbo duo set is that?
then who was outside of him?
Oh my God. I don't even want to know. Just tell me at this point. Rip the
It was
Band-Aid off.
Jalen Lane outside of him.
I was about to say Jayden's clone. Like who? Like
the freak boy formation was there? Was
formation?
And I went back and looked. I'm like, of course he was gonna run. This man, he took one look at Debo. If Debo wasn't already open, I gotta go, bro. Like, who the hell am I throwing this football to?
What the hell was Bates doing on the outside with C-Rod?
Right, bro. You know what Jayden said? Do you know what Jayden said after the game? I was looking for C-Rod on the corner route.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
And then I came down to Debo on the quick end.
Stop
and then
the cap.
No, you didn't stop the cap.
No, I watched Chris Rodriguez supposed to be running a corner route. This man ran straight into the defender, bro.
What is Chris Rodriguez ever running a corner route for? That's the nastiest.
I said, Cliff, what are you trying to do to our guy? What are we doing here?
That ain't even a corner. That's a cul-de-sac route. Like, what is he doing ever running a corner?
Hey.
Cliff trying to make the game harder for Jayden, so when we get to the regular season, it's easier. You know, if you can score with C-Rod as your outside, one of your receivers, and John Bates as your outside, you can score with anybody.
Bro, when I saw that formation and I went back and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, bro. I said, you really expected this man to attempt to pass with this group out there?
Yeah, short bus running a corner. That's crazy.
And Jayden said that was the first read. That's who he was looking for on the play.
So what you're telling me, Lou, is that was a designed quarterback draw, a delayed quarterback draw.
Yeah, essentially, bro.
And teams are going to learn. Yeah, teams got to learn not to play man on Jayden Daniels too.
Yeah.
They'll learn one way or the other.
Man, that play was hot dog water. Don't ever do that again, Cliff. I ain't gonna lie, man.
No, I said that's why I said, hey, he can't go back out there. He can't go back out there. That's who he's throwing the football. He can't go back out there. That's it. My winner was the Commanders run game last night. The run game was just phenomenal. I know Brian Robinson had to be sick at home watching that because, you know, as a person, as a human being, when you feel like you have been underappreciated or you got fired from a job, you check back on that job, you know, a couple months later to see how shit going. You hoping that shit going horrible, right?
You need validation, man.
You need to make sure that they miss me. They gonna rue the day they got rid of me. This man went home, turned on his TV last night, and saw these boys eating good. When C-Rod is breaking off 40-yard runs, something's going really right. When Bill is going untouched for 27 and a touchdown, that was a nasty face mask too. I wanted my penalty. I ain't even gonna hold you at the end of that run.
That's
that was so
why I made it my thumbnail from our review video. I'm like, how did this not get called? I literally made that my thumbnail.
Yeah, hell yeah. When I saw it live, I'm like, are y'all not gonna call this? I need my 15, bro. Like, because first of all, he didn't even need to touch him. Like, it was already a touchdown. Why are you even touching me? First and foremost. And then second of all, you got a nerve to drag me down by my face mask. Like, come on, guy. But to see them get off to Debo, like you said, Debo setting the tone. Oh man, look who the cat just drug in.
Oh my
God,
yes,
he's alive. He's alive.
Here. Yes, sir.
Thank the Lord.
B-Rob sent a head on me, man. He didn't want to let me in the stream tonight, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, look, man. We were worried, bro. We thought B-Rob had absolutely sent the black SUVs to come and get you, bro.
It had to hide in somebody's backyard for a few minutes to a coastal cliff.
Just let me know.
The house.
Hey, did you make it official with the contractors of his new place, man? Did you get him out of here?
Get out of here, man. I got the last laugh, man. So I got autograph. See Deron Payne. I got an autograph from Deron Payne.
Hey, Ed ain't gonna never let that go.
Johnny Newton. You know, everybody but him. But
That's war. That is war veteran Ed Oliver right now.
Hey, Rio said it's for Ed kids, man. It's for Ed kids, man.
This announcement was for Ed Oliver's children, man. It be like that, man. It be like that sometimes.
Oh man, I cannot, man. Hey,
kids, hold your kids tight tonight.
John Wick said B-Rob just turned off the stream.
Going weak.
I heard he already got his locker set.
Yeah, that's what we talked about it, man. So I mean, you give us your opinion on the whole B-Rob situation.
Floor is yours, Ed. How do you feel about all of it?
We gotta talk about it. Yeah, we gotta talk about
it. Even though he did me dirty, looked me right in my face, man, made all the eye contact and everything like that, I actually would have kept him. I wouldn't have tried to trade him or cut him. He's not gonna get traded. I mean, I think the only thing you would get for him is the John Ridgeway deal. I think Adam Peters, after that C-Rod run and GCM run last night, was probably laughing and smiling and feeling very justified and very verified last night after the running game that we saw last night. But no, I mean, I wish B-Rob the best, man. Like, he's super average, like we already know. He's never, ever, ever touched 800 yards. Like, never touched it. And we need better than that. I think we've talked about it before many times. Like, a running back next to Jayden Daniels should be going off. They should be getting at least 900 to 1,000 yards. I think JCM's capable of doing that. We'll see C-Rod. Looks like C-Rod's going to have a huge role, man. Looks like him and Bill are going to be splitting RB1 roles. So that's going to be cool to see that. But, yeah, no, I mean, and then the things that I heard on the radio, like they were saying that he was running timid, and before that Lions game, they weren't too fond of him. You know, he wasn't hitting the running lanes like they want him to. So that's a huge thing right there. But yeah, no, I would have kept him because he's reliable. You know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get mid to average running. And B-Rob, he is a bottom 10 running back, but he's a solid back. B-Rob week 1 through 8, he's a dog. The Giants game last year, the Cardinals game last year, he was good. He had almost 90 yards. The Panthers game, he had a good game. So all those games to start off. But once it's week 8, you know, it's a game time decision. Right before the Giants, he had to sit down. He didn't play. He could barely move. No wiggle. No pop. Can't make anybody miss. So, and that's what we knew coming out of college, you know. So it's crazy, you know, looking at that trade back with Chris Olave, like, what was it, Cole Turner, Sam Howell, B-Rob, like, John Dotson, like all those guys are not even on the roster anymore. So that will go down to one of the worst trades in history. But like I said, B-Rob was solid. Yes, he got shot, you know, wherever, right in front of Ben's Chili Bowl was the 8th Street. So, I mean, he's been through a lot. So I have a lot of respect for somebody who goes through that and comes back and plays. I have a lot of respect in my heart for that guy. So not a bad player, not trash at all, but for where we're trying to go, I see where Adam Peters is trying to go and make a better move. So it's not even like you're going to save a lot of money or anything like that, but he just doesn't fit the vision that Cliff and Adam Peters have. And, you know, it's just so funny that first drive, like, we didn't even throw the ball. Like, we didn't throw the football. Like,
4 plays.
Right.
4 plays.
1 minute. It was 1 minute and 30 seconds we scored. So it's
74 yards.
Right, 74 yards. Jayden scored a touchdown. What did Jayden say? Everybody wanted him to slide. And he was like, "Hey, we scored," you know. So, or they cheered. So,
yeah, and then they cheered. That was a bar. That was
a bar.
That was a bar.
That was a bar for sure.
And then they cheered with the grill on, like,
yeah,
right. So yeah, no, I wish B-Rob the best, man. I didn't send a hit on him, none of that. You know, I wish him the best. I really wanted him to play. I wanted to see his 4 yards.
You can't stop smiling while he's talking about it.
Right.
Cheeks, it's on fire right now.
Somebody said Ed was just mourning the retirement of John Wall. Y'all gotta chill.
That's why I have my Wizard shirt on. That's why I have, and B-Rob, keep that same energy, man. You know.
Same
energy. I had to throw that out there.
They finna have a eulogy at Rose Bar for our guy, man. They already got multiple jerseys in the rafters up there. Did you see the AI tweet about you, Ed?
No, I got to show it to him. I got to show
Ed. Did you see the AI tweet about you?
Nah.
You got to see this, bro. So Kevin, shout out to Kevin the PRF who put this out here, man. They did an AI chat summary for the comments in the comment section when we were talking about you, because we were worried, man. Everybody was worried, right? So the chat summary says viewers in the chat are discussing football, specifically referencing players and teams. Some viewers are making jokes and expressing excitement about the upcoming season, while others are wondering about a missing person named Ed. You were missing, Ed.
Ed, you better tell AI that you the real Ed Oliver, not the Bills Ed Oliver.
Right.
You better tell him.
You're the real Ed Oliver, and you've been found. That you're okay, and you're no longer missing. So
you're still on this side of the Mississippi River, man. I'm scared.
we was nervous, bro. Yeah. Hey, Rio said, "I need proof of life." You ain't respond, bro. We didn't know. We didn't know.
I had to text them on the solo, on the not joke tip louder, now like on the real. Are you
straight,
good, my brother?
Are you good?
Right. You good, Mud? Like I had to make sure you good.
Give us a winner. Give us a winner from the game.
Ooh, I guess other Adam Peters.
So let me give you the ones that we've already said. I said the run game. Right. Rico said Ale Cajo, and Rio said Jaylen Lane.
Ooh, those are good ones, man. Yeah, other than Adam Peters in the run game because of the trade or cut that's coming up. Ooh,
I mean, if you want to go with that one, you can. I mean, because I know that made your day.
Right.
AP always a winner in my book, so I'm with you.
Right. No, yeah, I'm gonna go with Jaylen Lane too, because we were just dying for a receiver to step up, man. Like we were just dying, and I know you guys probably talked about Luke already too. We're waiting on him to step up. Luke didn't have a bad game. Somebody showed that if you look at the tape, he was getting open. It's just quarterback play. So I'm not.
Yeah, you can't evaluate nobody based off of these quarterbacks.
Yeah, man, we got Abercrombie and Fitch at quarterback, bro.
Right. So I'm gonna go with Jaylen Lane because the first game he didn't get a lot of targets. So he finally got some targets. He made some plays. He got an and one, whereas the pass interference, and he still came down with it. He had a couple of tough catches. Led the team in receiving, so he had 42 yards. And we just saw the potential off the routes, man. So I mean, we can get anything like that from a wide receiver 3 or 4, because of course it's going to be Terry, Debo, and then Noah, and then Jaylen Lane. I think he can probably provide a little bit more versatility to the team than Noah Brown at some points this year. So that would be great, man. But I think Jaylen Lane, just because the receiver core was just, it's been so bad, man. It's been so bad. So it's good to see some type of pulse other than the big three, especially with Terry not being there, not showing up. It was just good to see something from a receiver, especially a rookie guy in Jaylen Lane. So I thought Jaylen Lane played really well last night.
Man, somebody shout out to Chris in the chat. He said, Brian said many men. He was talking solely about Ed.
Solely.
He's solely about it. He came out to many men when he got shot. He said he was just talking about Ed.
To this day, that was some hard shit, though. That shit was hard.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was culture. That was a cultural experience right there.
I mean, it was so big they had to go to 50 for his opinion of it. Mm-hmm. A loser. Give me a loser, everybody. We'll start with you, Rico. Give me a loser from last night's game.
I feel like there's a few you can go with. But I feel like obviously, man, to Ed's point, he's been saying it for a couple of weeks now. That QB3 spot, man, ain't nobody trying to take it, man. You got Oscar Proud out there. I mean, I guess he's slightly better than
Oscar Proud is crazy.
I guess he's slightly better. Or slightly less bad, I would say. I don't like using the word better.
No.
Bad.
This man said Oscar Proud.
So I don't know. Ed's been saying it for a couple of weeks too, and that was like the perfect example of like, I don't know, man, if you really need that roster spot for something else. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, man, if we get to the point, we're in a game, and we need Josh Johnson and Sam Hartman to win you that game, and it's the
we already lost.
Whatever, it's probably over with anyway.
Yeah, we already lost.
So I'm hoping in this final preseason game, one of them shows something. But so far, I mean, again, Josh Johnson is the less bad. I don't like saying anything's better when it's between two bad things. Sam Hartman looked awful, but it seems like always like that third or fourth drive, he starts to heat up, and then they pull him. They did that the last game again in the Patriots game as well. And then he comes back out and has to start over and has to get it, and he goes right back to being bad. So I guess right now it's Josh Johnson if you keep 3, but I'm with Ed, man. I wouldn't especially we're talking about Ale Cajo. They're trying to figure out maybe an extra roster spot for that. Maybe you want to keep 4 running backs instead of 3. You know, I think it may go to one of those position groups and not quarterback, man.
I'm with you, Rio.
Oh, man, that quarterback room was nasty. Y'all told me I was a little harsh when I said Sam Hartman's like when you put the special manager in the basketball game and they let him shoot a 3 at the end of the game. That's exactly what he is. He is on this team solely because Jayden Daniels really likes it. He is here.
Literally.
He is here for morale, for handshakes, all of
That's
that.
his basketball warm-up partner. So
yep,
we got to have him around, man, whether he's on the practice squad or what have you.
Sometimes the star needs the right person passing him the ball in the layup line. But losers from last night, the dynamic duo that is Bobby Price and Carlin Vigors. They are very unserious football players.
Yeah,
very
absolutely
unserious. Bobby Price, all you need to know is that wherever a play is happening on the field, 37 is somewhere close by. Like wherever
he's at fault.
Yep, and he's usually at fault.
It was crazy. They did like a replay of like the drive, and he was in
every play, bro. Every play, Bobby Price. I said this man is getting cooked, sauteed, filleted, everything, bro. In every way imaginable, this man was getting destroyed on the football field. It's 4th and 3. This man is playing 70 yards off on Charlie Jones. I wanted to do it.
Of Charlie Jones.
Charlie Jones.
This man, Charlie Jones got him shook.
That might be the squarest wide receiver name in the history of wide receiver names. And
NCAA generated.
Everywhere the first down or the touchdowns were going, you were going to find either Bobby Price or Carlin Vigors. Every player that potentially makes the roster can't be a quality player, but these 2 players will be nowhere near the roster as we are now 7 days officially from final cut down day. And in case you didn't know, we will be doing a 53-man roster projection at the Commanders Kings live event this Sunday. Last time we checked, there was only 5 tickets remaining for the show. It is Commanders Kings live event week, baby. So when we segue into these promo, we got 5 tickets remaining to
Correction. 4 tickets left.
We have 4 tickets remaining. Someone bought one of them. 4. We got Frankie Louvu ticket remaining. Also, another loser from the game last night. Frankie Louvu's awareness on 4th downs. But
that was on 59 on Madden right there. His awareness was on that 4th down. That was terrible, bro.
Fellas, we got 4 tickets left, man. 4 of them.
4 tickets left.
We 5 away, man.
Yes. Shout out to everyone that's purchased your tickets. And there's 4 left. If you're trying to be in the building, man, don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Be great. Get your tickets, man. Kings live August 24th, Crystal City Sports Pub, Arlington, Virginia. You want to be in the building, get your tickets now. If you want to donate, can't be in the building, but you still want to be a part of the festivities, you can donate. Click on that link, go all the way to the bottom, and you will find all of the different tiers to donate. We can't thank y'all enough for the support, man. We can't wait for this event. It's going to be live.
I can tell you've done that at least 300 times.
Oh, yeah. You already know what
that
it
was
is.
crisp. It was a certain rhythm.
That John had a cadence to it. That is and scene. That boy crushed that joint, man.
Y'all stupid, man.
He crushed that shit.
So, Ed, give us a loser from last night's game.
No, you guys talked about those were some great candidates right there. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Sam. It's between, if I'm not gonna go with Bobby Price and Vigors for getting cooked by Mitchell Tinsley.
That's Ed Oliver's favorite player of all time on the Commanders roster, Mitchell Tinsley.
Yeah, Mitch looked like they had him look like Randy Moss out there last night. It was crazy. But no, I would go with Sam. I really wanted to go with Larry Izzo and special teams a little bit at times, but they got a little bit better towards the end of the game. But I'll go with Sam, man. Like, just from the jump, he almost threw an interception. Then he eventually did throw an interception. I mean, just the whole preseason in general, just not even that game. I mean, he's thrown 2 interceptions now, 0 touchdowns. I think he's like below 70 or something, like below 60, if I'm not mistaken. He finally picked it up a little bit towards the end, hit Jalen Lane on like a 4th down, hit Big Play Tay on a 4th down. I want to say Big Play Tay is a winner too. I want to give him a shout out too. I thought he played well with the 1 catch that he had. But I'll say Sam Hartman, man, because we were all rooting for him, man. Like, he's a good guy, Jaden's best friend, the ball boy, basically. You know, if we are going to keep a 3rd quarterback, or if we were, or whatever's going to happen, we wanted to be Sam, you know. And, you know, he's Cliff called him out. And Cliff usually is not the guy to call people out. We haven't really seen it too much. And he actually did call out he called out the receivers too last week too, but and kind of Terry to come back. So Cliff has been in his bag with calling people out. But I would say Sam, man, because, you know, they kind of want him. You can tell they wanted him to win the job. You know, he's been with the organization before. They have him in a practice squad. He's kind of like their G League developmental program guy. You know, like, you know, he's looking like he needs to try out for this team right here. It's almost like defenders. And honestly, it's looking like some of these XFL quarterbacks look better than him. Honestly, like Jordan Ta'amu right now deserves.
Oh hell, here we go. We go and putting in the promo. For
the way that a DC defender just sneaks and covertly enters the conversation,
and just slipped them in there.
I see your game there, man.
When you play like that, it's looking real XFL. It's looking real defense. And I don't even want to disrespect my guys, because, like I said, I think Jordan Ta'amu would come in and put a better show on. And Sam, he had a 15-yard run, and that might have been the best play of the night. That 15-yard run, and then he did get decked. And on that, I know a lot of people were calling for a penalty, but I knew they weren't going to call it because it wasn't helmet to helmet. They did hit him in his head, but, you know, he ran 10 yards down the field, so they're not going to call that. So even that, people were trying to vouch for him for that. So I mean, it's not looking good, and you know, this is against third strings that he was doing this against too, and one of the worst defenses in the league too, in the Bengals defense. So this was kind of the game for him to bounce back, and he couldn't even do that. Neither quarterback separated themselves, but Sam didn't do themselves any favors, and then they took him out. Mm-hmm. And put him back in. So that was, and they put Josh Johnson as the first. He was the second guy to come in right after Jayden. Mm-hmm. So even that, I mean, you could say and spin it like, hey, they wanted to see, like, just mix it up. But I think personally they were like, hey, like Josh was the better quarterback in practice. He was the better quarterback against the Patriots, and they wanted to put Josh in first. And then typically when they take you out, that's not a good sign either. So I think it was a rough night for Sam.
I mean, Sam separated himself. It was just the wrong way.
Yeah,
right.
They both, like I said,
who said Sam Hartman without his hair is me without my beard, man?
Yeah. That somebody said that in the comment section.
That don't hit me here a little bit.
Yeah, somebody said that in the comment section of my live stream last night. He said Sam Hartman without his hair is Rio without his beard.
I agree.
I lost it. I lost it.
I agree, man. That's a good zing right there.
Yeah, that was really good. I lost it on that one. My loser is I call it the Hart Foundation and penalties. So Sam Hartman, obviously, and Bobby Hart. I'm sick of Bobby Hart at this point.
Not a real person.
Bobby Hart is so ass-tastic. Last game, he had a Bill catch and run that was just awesome. Called back due to his tomfoolery.
Yep.
Last night, he had 2 more penalties. We were going for it on 4th and 3. And Bobby Hart decides to false start. So we have to kick a damn 30-yard field goal or 28-yard field goal, whatever. You never want to kick a field goal that close.
Nope.
Right?
Ever.
And he had another, I think he negated a Jalen Lane catch as well, because I feel like Lane had 4 catches, not 3. And I think one of them got called back due to penalty. But the penalties were an issue again. We talked about the Louisville penalty, right? Look, on the bright side, they cut it in half, right? They had 15 against the Patriots. Only 7. Hey, how about that? But the Noah Igbenogany, damn, that was a penalty. Like, what are you doing, bro? He was in great position. He didn't even need to do that. And Chase didn't even know where the ball was at. But that's what happens when you don't find the damn ball yourself, right? You panic. So that, and I don't know about y'all. I didn't even know Trey Amos wasn't out there until that play happened.
Same.
I had no idea.
Part of that initial list that they put out of guys that weren't playing, so that was weird.
I was concerned because everybody in the chat was like, Troy Aikman just said Amos is playing. What you mean Amos is not playing? He out there right now. Then I said, oh, he's not out there right now. Oh my God, is he hurt? What did we miss? Yeah. Oh my God, I was losing it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I was like wondering what was going on. And because we didn't see any targets to any of our corners, I wasn't even sure at first until I went back and watched. I was like, was Lattimore out there? Was Mikey out there? I'm like, maybe they sat all the corners or something. Like, did I miss something? You know, DQ obviously cleared that up in the post-game presser, but it was a little bit disconcerting for sure. But to see that penalty, to see the Dietrich Wise penalty, to see the 2 Bobby Hart penalties, the Frankie, penalty, you still see some of those penalties that we got to clean up. Some of those ones that they're not in the, they're not combative penalties as DQ calls them, as the play is taking place. It's pre-snap penalties. It's stupid shit. Like the Frankie one, bro, what are you doing? Like, we know you trying to time it up and whatnot, but you can't just give them a first down on 4th down. You can't do that. So that was something that I want to see them clean up. Something that we could definitely be better at. And really, I'm going to tell you right now, that 3rd string offensive line pissed me the hell off. They was getting BI double killed in that 3rd quarter. I mean, 4-5 dudes in the backfield. He made the first dude miss. He was grabbing on the cloth. I know y'all seen that long-ass piece of string he was holding on to.
Yeah, that boy was fighting for his life back there.
Fighting for his life. He just had a 9-yard gain. The next snap, it was a 5-yard loss with 3 Bengals in the backfield. And that's how it looked the entire 3rd quarter.
How did y'all feel about Bill being out there with the defenders line out there?
I was pissed off. At that point, I was like, just get him out, bro. I don't need, if this is what you're going to put him out there for, I don't need him. Put, what's your boy?
Felton.
Nah, because Felton, I actually like him. What's the extra regular dude from UCLA? Yeah, put Kaz Allen ass out there, man. He's extra. He's not extraordinary. He's just extraordinary.
My view of why they had him out there, I want to hear everybody's theory of why he was out there. I think, a part of me, I liked it, They made him a trench baby for a little bit. You got to get it out the mud. You got to go back to the hood real quick and go slum it with the home. Show me that you can get out of there, man. Show me that we put you behind this scab-ass line that you can at least survive out here because your workload is about to be much heavier than it was the day we drafted you. You are a big part of this room. Go get you some work because you ain't played football in a year. So go get you a little bit of work. We'll get you out of there in a little bit.
Nah, I wasn't feeling that, man.
Luce ain't trying none of that shit. Luce ain't trying none of that shit.
Nah. You know what Young Dolph and Nipsey both have in common? They got murked at home, bro.
When they went back home.
They went back. I don't need to see my boy back at home behind the 3rd stringers. I don't need to see that shit. We big time now. You a starter, bro.
You
Treat my man accordingly. This is a starter you talking to.
That's RB1.
That's RB1, bro. I don't need to see my RB1 behind
Bobby Hart,
McCain, and Bobby Hart, bro. I don't need to see that shit.
Foster Sorrell.
No, I don't need to see that shit, bro. I'm good. You stick goddamn what's his face back there? 22. What's
Big Kaz. Big Kaz.
Yeah. Stick his ass back there. He just as regular as they come, bro. Oh man, he is so ass.
Cliff was just out there experimenting because I don't know if y'all noticed at one point we had Julian Good-Jones as the center and Michael Deeder as the guard. Like, bro, we were just trying stuff.
Yeah, on that snap that went, well, that actually wasn't a terrible snap. Josh Johnson just, I don't know, he took his eye off it or something. It was a little high, but he should have caught it. But it went through his hands, and I'm like, what is Julian Good-Jones at center for? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? Like, yeah, it was a catastrophe back there. I was like, just get him out. I don't like one of them plays. He got bent sideways. I was like, man, if you don't get him the hell out of the game right now, we got all these backs. if you don't get him out of the game, it's the same way I felt about Burrow. Like, if T. Higgins and Jamar Chase ain't in, what the hell is he doing out there? I felt the same way about looking at Bill back there behind that offensive line. Like, man, y'all don't get B.I. double out of there, I'm going to snap. Because it was 3 dudes in the backfield immediately when he touched the rock. I'm talking about every snap, bro. It got bad. I was like, look, first of all, I was pissed off. You bringing my man average down, right?
Yep.
He had a 27-yarder, he had a 6-yarder, and he had a 9-yarder. He was eating at first. And then that shit slowly just came down. Loss of 5, loss of 2, loss of 1, gain of 2. I'm like, get him out of there, bro. I think he ended up with 11 for 47 or something like that.
Yeah. Like about 4.3.
Yeah,
they messed up his average. It was high as hell before the scabs came in.
Bro. Yeah, it was high as hell. I was like, I don't like this at all. So,
can we have a Bill conversation for a second?
Let's talk about BI double. Let's do it.
Yeah, I have a Bill conversation I would like to present to the room. I want to play prediction time. We're all under the impression that Bill's going to be the RB1 here. We all agree, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if Bill is your RB1 for a 17-game season as a rookie, we don't have to say the 7th round pick prefacing anymore. We don't have to do that anymore. Give me your stat predictions for Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And just so y'all have a second to think about it, to chew on this question a little bit, I already got mine lined up. I got mine in the tuck, got it ready to go. I got 170 carries for 816 yards and 7 touchdowns in rookie year for Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. That's 4.8 yards a carry on 170 carry, 816 yard, 7 touchdowns. So pretty much he's Isaiah Pacheco in this offense. How would y'all feel about that season for rookie Ja'Cory? I mean, for Big Bill.
That's a solid season, but I'm thinking about if he plays 17 next to Jayden and Debo and Terry and Zach and an improved offensive line, we think it's going to be improved. It's not hard to get 1,000 yards in the NFL no more.
It isn't. It takes a couple big games.
And so, I mean, just think about this. How many times did Brian Robinson eclipse 100 yards in a game? How many can you guys actually recall him doing that in? There weren't many. The Giants in week 2, obviously, he did it.
He did it against Tennessee after that.
I was going to say that was a big game. I don't know if he made it to 100.
I think Cardinals game he got close because we blew them.
Yeah. There weren't many instances when he actually eclipsed the 100 yards in a game. Like, we probably can count that on one hand throughout his 3 years here.
I feel like putting 1,000 yards on him in year 1, while it sounds very attainable, it feels aggressive to predict it. And for those saying that sounds just like a B-Rob season, B-Rob had 2 touchdowns his rookie season, and 800, I don't think 170 carries. That's 4.8 yards a carry. That is almost 5 yards a carry. That is nothing like Brian Robinson Jr. I need y'all to look deeper in the chat.
All right, so I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna try to find some comps. So you said that was like Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, it was similar to Isaiah Pacheco, who was a 7th round pick. Rico, what kind of stats would you predict for Bill in season 1?
I'm definitely a little bit more optimistic. Because I think there will be somewhat of like a running back by committee, especially early on. But I think especially when we go against teams where we like, man, this is a really good explosive offense we're going against. I think those would be the games we see JCM a little bit more. Not to say they're going to hold them back against lesser teams or anything like that. But I think when we just really need some chunk and explosive plays and things are just not going well for us, or we're trying to outscore another potent offense, I think we're going to utilize him more in those situations. So I'm leaning more towards like maybe slightly over 900. The only reason I'm not getting to 1,000 is because I think Austin Eckler will. I mean, if he stays healthy the entire season, he avoids special teams, which it seems like they're trying to do. Jalen Lane's your punt returner, and then they have like a nice group of people that have been doing kick returns, and Austin Eckler hasn't been one of them. I think he'll be able to, because I think every time he got hurt last season was special teams. So if they keep him off of special teams, I think he'll be healthy at least the majority of the season. He's still going to be a large part of the offense there as well. And we've already seen how much they like to run the ball with Chris Rodriguez. So I just think it's not enough yards to go around. But I think JCM can get 900, and I'm leaning towards 9 for the touchdowns as well, because I think Are we adding in receiving yet?
Oh, I didn't add in receive because with receiving, that's a 1,000 yard from scrimmage guy right there off rip.
Yeah.
Now that I will
For
easily say 1,000 yards from scrimmage for sure.
For sure. Adding in receiving.
I'm gonna go with a Jahmyr Gibbs type rookie season. So it's not that far off from where both of you are. Jahmyr Gibbs had 182 attempts. I think he's gonna be right because I think Rio said 170. Yeah, so I think he's gonna be somewhere in that 175 range, somewhere right in that mix.
Not too much. You don't want to give him too much.
Yeah, right. You're not gonna because like to Rico's point, you still got other guys like Austin Eckler. J-Mac still gonna get touches. Like they're not just gonna forget about J-Mac and he's not gonna play. They're gonna put him in the game still, right? So I'll say about
healthy for the playoffs too, most importantly.
For sure. I mean, keep in mind the man didn't play last year either, so you don't want to overload him either. So that's part of the reason I think they put him in there with them scabs in the in the third quarter because they're like, you gotta get hit, bro. You ain't really played in football games and gotten hit in the last year. Like, we got to get you out here and get your body used to taking contact again, almost building up a callus, so to speak. But Jahmyr Gibbs in his rookie season, 182 attempts, 945 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So I see something similar to that. So I'm with Rico. I think he's going to be over 900 yards. I think it's going to be like 903. So I'm going to say 175 carries, 903 yards, and I'm going to say 8 touchdowns for Bill on the season. And without question, when you add in his receiving ability, he'll be over 1,000 yards in total. I think he's going to be over 1,100 yards.
Okay,
in total offense.
Let's
It'll be
throw
like
in
257 yards receiving too.
Let's throw in a comp from last year's draft. Bucky Irvin had 207 carries for 1,122 yards and 8 touchdowns. That's 5.4 yards a carry on 207 carries. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, my comp was going to be Tyrone Tracy. And I thought it's so crazy because Tyrone Tracy had more rushing yards than B-Rob ever had in his career. He had about 800. Tyrone Tracy shared carries with Devin Singletary to start it off, and then he became the featured back. And I'm looking at some of Tyrone Tracy's stats. There were games where Tyrone Tracy only had like 40 yards rushing. He had 3 100-yard rushing games the whole season. There's a lot of games where he had like 30 and 40 rushing yards, and that was with a bad team where they were down a lot. We're going to be in games. We're going to be leading in games. So it's about game flow too. So obviously when you're winning, you're going to get more carries. When it's a close game, you're going to run the ball more instead of when you're behind, like the Giants where they were throwing a lot because they were behind so much. So there's context there on that. Mm-hmm. Both rookie quarterbacks, both later round picks. And I do like Tyrone Tracy a lot. I like his game. I thought he played pretty well last year. Tyrone Tracy had 192 carries for 839. And I think that's going to be something similar as far as carries. Like C-Rod is going to get a good amount of carries because he was the first back to get a carry. They're going to feature him a lot, like we talked about J-Mac too. I don't think Eckler's going to get a lot of carries, but it is going to be a committee of 4 running backs where they will be sharing carries. And I think they do want to warm Bill up a little bit to the hits because he didn't play a lot last year, or he only played 1 or 2 games. One was an All-Star game, was East-West Shrine Bowl game. But receiving, as far as touchdowns, he's going to hit some home runs like he did last night. So Tyrone Tracy had 5 touchdowns, so I think Bill could get more than that, probably at least 8 to 9 rushing touchdowns, maybe double digits. I could definitely see that. In the receiving, they did throw him the ball a couple of times. They threw him the ball in the Patriots game where he had a nice catch and run. So I could see about 4 receiving touchdowns, especially in Cliff's offense. He running backs usually do really well, even back to James Conner. They get in the end zone a lot. So I could see definitely, if you had to put an over-under on it, definitely hitting 800 rushing yards. And then over/under on touchdowns, I would say I would put about 7.5. So I'd definitely go with 8 total touchdowns. So I think 800 for a 7th round rookie that's going to share carries with C-Rod and J-Mac. I think that's a pretty good start.
I think we also got to add into the equation. He's sharing a backfield with Jayden Daniels, bro.
Yes, and that is the cheat code, and that is why, like, people like, Rio, come on, you gonna predict a B-Rob season? Fam, our quarterback is top 2 in the league at rushing. So
yes, he just set the record for most rush yards in a season by a rookie quarterback. Like, you got to understand who's back there with him. Like, last night was just a taste of what he can do, right? Like, you forget sometimes how dynamic a runner he is because he's so good from the pocket. And, you know, normally when you're that dynamic as a runner coming in early in your career, you're not as advanced as a pocket passer, but he's got both. So you got to also factor in that defenses have to key in on stopping him as a runner. I liken it to Alfred Morris with Robert Griffin III. Like, Alfred Morris wasn't no 1,400-yard rusher. What are we talking
Hell
about?
no. He ran for 16. Like, that's crazy to me because he wasn't even that talented for real.
No, he's not that kind of guy. But because Robert was there, the threat of having to stop Robert, it opened up massive holes for him. I'm just looking at Bill and saying, why can't the same thing happen for him? And why can't he eclipse 1,000 yards?
He could give us Kyron Williams type production down the line.
Yeah, because all those guys we just mentioned, none of them had mobile quarterbacks in the backfield, like guys that are threats to run.
Yep.
But Mahomes was back there, but Mahomes, they not running read option with Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? He'll take off if things break down, but Jared Goff ain't going nowhere. Mahomes ain't going nowhere. And Daniel Jones / Drew Lock and all of the nonsense they had going on in New York last year wasn't going nowhere. So ultimately, you got the best, and Baker wasn't running nowhere last year, and Bucky ate good last year. But I just think there's a chance that he could be, way better than anybody's thinking just because of the threat of who's next to him in the backfield.
And Debo gets carries too. That's another mouth to feed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the way they're using him though, and obviously they have no choice in camp because there aren't any receivers for Jayden to throw the ball to. But I actually think they're going to really showcase Debo as a receiver in this offense a lot more than the 49ers did.
I think he's a 1,000-yard guy here this year.
Yes, absolutely. I could see that.
He's also better as a receiver. I don't remember him on the 49ers with a release package. Like, when did he get a release package off the line of scrimmage?
But they gave that boy a full route tree this summer.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I mean, you can just tell he's motivated. He may not necessarily be the same exact athlete as he was that amazing 2021 season, but I think he is a more well-rounded, more technically refined, nuanced receiver, like a pure wide. He was more of a weapon for the 49ers. I think he's not only a weapon here, but a pure wide receiver. So I'm really excited for him.
That's AP's guy, and AP clearly be having a type, and Debo is definitely one of his dudes, man.
So before we get to the comment section, there is a game on Saturday.
Oh, God, we got to talk about it, right?
Yeah, we do have to talk about it. So the Commanders, we don't think Bill is playing in this game, right?
Hell no. That would be odd.
That would give us a reason to watch.
It would.
But
that would make me question if he's RB1. Like, at that point, you're not even worried about protecting him.
Let me ask y'all this. Is there real consideration to Chris Rodriguez being RB1? Is there a real consideration? I granted he started. I just think he started the game because somebody had to eat carries too, right? Like they didn't. They got this thing with rookies where
make them work for it.
You got to earn it, right? Like we don't want to just give it to you. You got to earn it, right? Because nobody sees C-Rod as a starter. Like, is C-Rod making his team now though?
Yeah.
Could they keep 3 backs, keep C-Rod on the practice squad and pull him up as necessary? Or are they going to keep 4 backs? Because Troy Aikman said this with a straight face last night. Jeremy McNichols is already on this roster, right? His versatility, he's already on this. And I believe that, though. I truly, wholeheartedly believe they aren't cutting Jeremy McNichols, just like they're not cutting Colson Yankoff. They're not cutting him. Nope. McNichols is on this roster. Is C-Rod on this roster? And we're going to save a lot of these conversations for the live party. But when it comes to the 53-man roster, but is C-Rod on this roster in you guys' opinion?
Yeah, I think C-Rod, I think they keep 4.
You think they keep 4?
I think they keep 4. We need a short yardage B-Rob type in the room as well. B-Rob gone, B-Rob lights already in the building. We got B-Rob at home.
Give him that Josh Johnson, Sam Hartman spot, man. We be all right.
Yeah. Facts.
We got B-Rob at home. Ain't nothing to worry about, man.
Yeah, they should really only keep 2 quarterbacks. I know we'll talk about that on Sunday. But yeah, C-Rod's making the team. I think they reward him for sticking it out last year. He played well. The Falcons game, he was huge. He played really well last night too. So I think they're going to keep 4. I think he deserves a spot, and I think he may start the first game just to warm Bill up, get him acclimated, get his feet wet. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of do something similar week 1.
What about you, Rico?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards you might as well just go ahead and keep 4. Why not? I mean, there's no like definitive, this is our star running back. And anything can happen with health, especially at the nature of that position. To Rio's point, Chris Rodriguez is like your run guy over bit, Brian Robinson mold a guy. J Mac is the versatile guy that can also do kickoff returns. Austin Eckler, your best pass protecting running back and your receiving back as well. And then JCM is this all ceiling, all talent guy that he may not necessarily be your literal best running back right now, but I think at some point in the season he will clearly take over and be the best guy. And I think running with that 4 is solid. I mean, the only question is, could you put C-Rod on the practice squad and get away with it like you did last year? Yeah. I'm a little afraid to do that this time around.
Really? Because I don't think anybody. I mean, you never know who's eyeballing and stuff. All it takes is one team. But we cut him last year. Like we cut him in season. He was on the streets. and then we had the injury to B-Rob, and we circled back and brought him back. Like he was sitting out there for like 2 weeks. Nobody picked him up. Like I don't think much has changed since then. They did tender him this offseason to ensure that he was back on the roster. But I mean, I think you could cut him and get him on the practice squad. But why? Like our roster, the way it's set up, to Rico's point, is you got positions now where you're like, like right now, I still don't think you need a 6th receiver. Right now, you definitely don't need QB3 right now. You can trim off fat at certain positions if you see fit to make sure that you got 4 tight ends, 4 running backs, 6 linebackers if you want to go that route. If a.a.a. all of a sudden is someone that you feel like needs to be here, even though, again, you can get a.a.a. on the practice squad. You don't need to keep him on your 53-man roster. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that they consider, they talk about. But he put some good tape out there, to Rico's point. All it takes is one team to be like, hey, this is better than any shit we had in camp this summer. And a.a.a.'s gone. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I think it's 4. So that Ravens game, is there any intrigue for y'all? Is there anything you go into this game saying, I'm like Rico said earlier, he wants to see if somebody's going to step up. I don't give a shit about either one of them quarterbacks at this point.
I don't.
One of them could throw 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, and we put up 60 points. And I'm like, still, I'm like, Coach Boyu, cut his ass.
That's what's up, man. Good for y'all, man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit at this point. We've seen your true colors. So is there anything that you go into this Ravens game saying, I am watching and looking for this? Barring some kind of surprise DQs like, hey, Jordan McGee, Javonte, John Baptiste, y'all both been injured. Brandon Coleman, you've been injured. All y'all get out there and do something. Barring some shit like that.
At that point, it's just, can Matt Gay make every kick? And also, he needs to do better with these kickoffs, man. He was kicking so
short. My God, they're nasty.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I felt like they were trying that, like, because they were so blatant. The first one, first of all, my heart dropped on the first one. Charlie Jones caught that bitch on a dead sprint, and he broke through the first way. I'm like, wait a minute. This shit might happen again. They ain't get him until he got to the 40. I was about to snap, bro. And then they tried that same kick to the right side, and Colson Yankoff blew that hoe up. But I think they were trying, they try shit in preseason. I think they were trying those because they did it last preseason where they tried those directional kicks, but it's too much on a line, like a punt that is too quick and it doesn't give your guys time to get down there. That's how those kickoffs are. I think they trying that shit. They just, like you said, he need to be better though. Like I don't need to see that shit anymore. And yes, he does, like those little chip shot field goal. I want to see him have to kick a 49, a 53-yard field goal and see what he talking about. You know what I mean?
He gonna have to with Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson at quarterback. Yeah. It's gonna come a time.
Or they're gonna throw a pick, one or the other, before he get a shot. Because that's what we was in field goal range, and then Josh Johnson did the unthinkable and just threw the bitch to the safety. Like, what are you doing, dude? You too old for that shit. Leave that for the young boys. You damn near 40, still out here playing like you damn 21 years old,
Like,
man.
come on, bro. You've been playing since the civil rights movement, and you throwing picks like that is crazy.
Come on, bro. Like, I was so disappointed in him last night, man. He pissed me off. But y'all ain't too much y'all intrigued by it.
Yay, Ja'Cory Brooks. Yay.
No, that's definitely a thing. I would say earlier too. I want to give a shout out to Jacob Martin too. I didn't bring him up in like one of the winners. But he played pretty well. I know you guys probably talked about him too. Yeah. He's him just pass rushing. I mean, him and Dorn balling too. Kinlaw was balling with pass rushing. Burrow did look like a chicken with his head cut off, running around too much. He definitely stayed in there way too long. And Dietrich crashing out. You know,
that shit was hilarious.
The Bengals are a weird team.
They are. Yeah, I get it. They're trying to have a fast start, but you don't put your quarterback out there for that long, especially playing with some backup receivers. Out. But obviously, guys, I'm looking for is Braylon Sanders. He hasn't really.
Of course you are.
Yeah, Braylon Sanders.
This is the Ed segment.
Never change, Ed. Never change.
Let's go, man.
Because this is it. This really is it. This is going to be a lot of third string, not even third string. This is going to be fourth string, fifth string guys where this is their last opportunity, the last hurrah, probably a chance of playing NFL football. So they need to go out there and seize the moment. So I do want to see him get some targets. Big Play Tay, Ja'Cory Brooks. Is Luke going to still be playing? Is he one of the guys that's still going to be playing?
That's interesting. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
His ass is going to be out there.
Right, because Jalen Lane, I wouldn't put him out there. I doubt they put him out there. I thought he played well enough, whereas there's really not much to see left for him in the preseason. I thought he had that good enough of a showing. Chris Moore didn't get any snaps. Why is he still on the roster? I didn't see him out there at all. They should have been cut him. They should have cut him on Monday after the game last week. He should have been released. And then I'm just gonna name all the receivers. Gallup didn't get a catch last night. He got a target, but he didn't get a catch. So I know the quarterbacks aren't giving him any favors, but I think the writing on the wall is for him. And then I would say kind of a loser that we didn't name for me is low-key Jordan McGee. Jordan McGee's not going to play either, though. He's not going to play because they see him as not a first-string guy, but a guy that's going to get meaningful snaps. And then I do want to see Robert McDaniel because I thought in limited time, I thought he played pretty well. In limited snaps that he did get, he got a pass deflection. So I want to see how he played.
Almost had a nasty pick.
Right. So
that one handle would have been sick, bro.
Yeah, I want to see how he plays because he probably will start, honestly. I don't think they're going to play Tyler Owens either. They may play him a little bit, but his
ass need to play.
Yeah. So he probably is going to play, even though
stay late to the party.
Right, yeah, Tyler Owens and
they need to put McGee out there for real.
If they healthy, they need to be him, JB, JJB, all of them need to be out there.
So that's why I brought up Jordan McGee a little bit because I doubt they have him play, and who knows if he's even healthy enough to play. That's a big question mark there too.
They said he was close, like he was out there in full pads. But he was doing the side work, right? He was on that side field working out, but he was in full pads the last two practices. So he's close. Like he was lobbying to play. And DQ was like, nah, go sit down.
Yeah. And then I'll say Percy Butler. I don't know if they're going to have him play or not, but I will give him a shout. I thought he played under control for some of the snaps that he was out there. He had a solid game. And Quan Martin made a big tackle. Obviously, Quan Martin's not going to play, but he had a nice tackle. I just want to give him a shout out for that. In the red zone. But yeah, those are the guys, Robert McDaniel, Big Play Tay, and Alex Cahill. Let's see if he can keep up what he did yesterday.
And I think Ben Nickel will prove to Rio that he is a real person on Saturday afternoon as well.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Ben Nickel will prove he's a real person on Saturday afternoon.
Ben Nickel.
Along with the River Craycraft.
I don't know how we finna hold it down doing this. I'm gonna do a watch party for that game on Saturday on the channel, but we're gonna push through, guys. We're gonna push through because that's the last time we see us till September 7th. So
yeah, I told Rio, I said, let it be a nice day. I'm hopping on the grill on that. It's supposed to be 83 and sunny. I'm going on the grill.
I'm finna be talking about everything but what's happening in this dumbass game.
Yeah. You about to be like them damn commentators during, a blowout when they just trying to find shit to talk about. Everything but the damn game.
I'm gonna let the chat guide me. Wherever the chat take me, that's where we going, man.
Q&A.
They need that clock, and that's what they need to change the rules for running clock. Games like these.
You ain't lying, boy. Turn that shit into a little league game.
And take the challenge flags from the coaches too. Like, why? We don't need
Ray was
that.
tripping, bro. Two in the same drive, bro. Chill, man.
Yeah, chill out, man. Relax. You tripping. Hey, we got almost 1,300 people in the chat, man. We really appreciate y'all holding us down, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let me check and update the amount of tickets left. Rio, take the wheel for me, man. Tell them what's going on Sunday afternoon.
Crystal City Sports Pub, not the Gentleman's Club, not Crystal City Restaurant, 5 p.m. on Sunday. I suggest you arrive early because parking can be scarce on site.
Yeah.
Me, Louie Tee Network, Rico's coming up from the A, the real Ed Oliver, not the Bills Ed Oliver. We are all in the building for our first inaugural Commanders Kings live event. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be talking 53-man roster predictions and game-by-game record predictions for the season. We're having a good time, and by the time we get to the end of the show, we're going to toast to the 2025 season. Last time we checked, there were 4 tickets remaining to this event. So of the 150 allotted tickets for this event, we've sold 146 of them things until Lou updates us one more time. Come out with the Kings, and you want to be there for the first time because it's going to be special, especially when we get together during the season.
2 tickets left.
2 tickets remaining. No, Lou will not be grilling eggplant, but we're going to be there live in effect. They got good stuff. They got a nice staff there. Crystal City Sports Pub. We having a good ass time, and it's going to be a fine production. And if you cannot make it out to the event, the way that you can super chat it on the same link that you buy the tickets, you can donate. There's a wild card tier, a gold, a bronze, and a silver. Support this event, and this is first of many because something tells me one day we might be taking this thing on the road. So
we talking about big things, man. We got big things in store for y'all, man. But we got to start small, man. This first one is gonna be lit, and like Rico said the same thing as well. Like, you want to be able to say, "Yo, I was at the first joint. I was at the first one, man," because this one's gonna be crazy, man. We pulling out all the stops on this first one right here. So looking forward to chopping up with y'all.
Man, even if you can't go, make sure you donate. Make sure you donate if you want to support. You know what I'm saying? We could donate to Louie Tee so he don't only have to eat what he grows in his backyard.
Hey, look, hey, I told y'all I'm bringing cookies. I'm gonna bring cookies, man. I'm gonna bring y'all some cookies to this event as well. I thought about bringing my pizza, but I said I'm gonna chill. The box is too damn big.
Hey, we hired security for a reason. You come with that pizza, I'm snitching. I'm snitching out that joint, bro. I'm gonna if you come in that joint with that pizza, him. It's take the box.
Toxic substance, bro.
Hey, that we told them before you got here, we had to tell them the truth. We said there will be armed security at this event, but it ain't for us. That security is for you. One Brian Keith Robinson is still on the prowl, trying to identify the real Ed Oliver. So if y'all see any black SUVs, duck. All right, duck, run, seek cover. They probably not after you, but you just can never be sure, man.
Might be collateral, man.
Sure. Exactly, man. They don't care, man. These YNs don't care, man. They don't got no kind of code of the streets no more, man. So y'all be safe out there. So let's get to the comment section. See what y'all talking about, man. I imagine there's a lot of concern in these comments for our guy Ed. So let's see if AI was concerned, because the comment section was looking for a missing person named Ed. I'm pretty sure that there's some comments in here about our guy Ed.
No, that's
I know, man. That's legendary. Shout out to Kevin the PRF for that. Carter B82, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Yes, Carter says, Rio, why after y'all got off the roundtable stream, your boy J Tuck went to CFT's stream with DMV and tattletale. He said they just can't handle the truth of who the best quarterback in the NFC, let alone the East, is. Hashtag JD5. That's crazy.
For further context on this, I do a weekly roundtable for the Roundtable Sports Network. Shout out to those guys. And I'm the Commanders rep. We have one for each team in the NFC East, and they already knew shit was going to hit the fan. They had us each power rank the 4 quarterbacks in the division. And Jay Tuck, shout out to my guy Jay Tuck, by the way. He said Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the NFC. And me and Simone, who represents the Eagles, we definitely kicked this back in for like the next 15 minutes. There was a lot of yelling involved. And we had a conversation about what is Dak's signature moment of his career, if one exists. And it was a very, very hilarious. If y'all don't take Dak Prescott to 3rd place and get out of my face.
Right. I don't even know why that conversation even exists. Cowboys fans are so delusional. It is hilarious that
we beat you with Cooper Rush. We played in the NFC Championship. Your quarterback has 2 playoff wins in 9 years. Stop talking to me.
Why are you talking to me?
Like we're not. Your quarterback took 4 years to throw for 25 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts has never thrown for 25 touchdowns. Why are y'all talking to me?
In 9 years. My quarterback, in 1 year, my quarterback has done what it took your quarterback 9 years to do. 1 year. And you still haven't done the thing that he's already done.
And he's asked to do more. He's asked to do more. Oh, yeah, but we had a good running game and a good O-line. Sounds like you had a team good enough to get to the NFC Championship, yet you've never gone there, yo. So when those cleats touch NFC Championship soil, you could talk about Jayden Daniels again, because Jayden put the team on his back. He is the run game. He is the passing game. And he missed some quarters with broken ribs. And he still got it done. So I don't want to hear none of that Dak Prescott shit. You could at least talk to me about Hurts because he got hardware. Yeah. So there's a conversation to have there, but that Rain Dakota shit, nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, that was wild. That's a crazy conversation, but those are Cowboys fans for you. Art DeLeon, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Let's effing go. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. He says HTTR, Louie, Rico, my man Rio, Art from San Anto.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate you,
Big
Art DeLeon.
Big Art.
IP, Primetime Henry. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, great job, guys. I am a 48-year-old lifelong fan.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Look, buckle up, because this season finna be a ride, a hell of a ride. This is gonna be a movie. Like, so many people want to see us fail. Like, I don't know if anybody's watching that Chiefs Kingdom shit, but the Chiefs have become that team that is easy to hate. They've taken the place of the Patriots, basically. When you're good and you're that good.
I want it.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to be in that position soon enough, because it's crazy the amount of hate we're getting. And we just got here and we ain't won shit yet. We ain't done nothing yet. But because people are envious of our situation. They see what we got and they mad that they don't have it. Like, Bears fans want Caleb to be good so bad, bro. Like, they was going off because of that game against the Bills, that preseason game.
That shit gave them life, and I'm not mad at them, bro.
I'm not either. Like, I don't
mad at them, bro.
We don't have the disdain for them that they have for us. We don't have the same energy for them that they have for us. We will when it's week 6 and they're coming to town. But I'm not mad. We don't have any beef with Caleb like they do with Jayden for whatever reason. But again, it's just hilarious to me because we got Bears fans hating on us. We got Lions fans hating on us. We got Bucks fans hating on us. You know, the whole division hate on us. You got these weird ass fans coming out of nowhere from other teams. You're like, bro, hey, what's your beef again? Like, you got to start keeping track. Yeah, y'all put us out the playoffs. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's more of a what did we do to y'all?
Yeah, right. Like, what was the beef? What's the beef again? Okay, all right, that. So shit's crazy. We ended the Bears season. Okay, we got it. We understand. JP, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy, John Perez, right? Y'all see Daniel Jones named the Colts QB1 over A-Rich. I think a lot of us saw that a mile away, man.
Yeah.
That's a nasty situation. Boy, I do not envy Colts fans. That is
my lifelong Colts fan friend said he's about to switch to the Ravens. I've never heard him say anything like this in his life. But he can't stomach watching the Daniel Jones season. This is started quick, especially as much as he's laughed at our Giants fan friends. So he's like, yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm gonna take a year off.
Yo, that gave me Rex Grossman versus John Beck vibes, man. That's some pretty nasty work they was putting up with down there, man. Like, yikes. I feel bad for Colts fans. I seen the Colts fan rant earlier today when they made the decision, and it gave me the vibes of the joint Rio sent me from the Saints fan. What can he do for me? When they talk about
what can Tyler Shuck do for me? He got 4 broken legs. He was 28 years old.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. What can he do for me, man? That shit was crazy. It gave me them type vibes, bro. Hey, they was crashing out. Them Colts fans was crashing out today for sure. David Brown, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy Dave writes, did Ed take a mental health day because of Brian? We weren't sure.
He was throwing the block party, man.
We weren't sure. We didn't even know, man. He wasn't responding to our text messages. We weren't sure what was going on, man. We were in the dark, and we were getting worried. Like Rio said, Rio went off the group chat and hit this man up on a dolo. Like, hey, you good, bro?
You straight.
You good?
Yeah, B-Rob, he tried to keep me out of here, man. But no, I'm good. I made it through. You know, he tried to send the black SUVs out after me. I'm good. I'm here, man. I'm here.
Hey. And you know, it ain't hard to find Ed. Ain't too many 6'10" brothers walking around the streets of the DMV. So, hey, look, again, Ed, we got armed security. You should be straight on Sunday, bro. We got you covered, man. Don't worry. Thomas Carter, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Our guy, Thomas, thank you for the Dubsky, who writes, after I saw the way the offense ran the ball, I knew it was over for Rob. They probably told him you're not going to get a big bag here. Also, do you think it's time for Terry to realize he lost? Time for him to soldier up?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys thought about how you felt about him not being there before I got on.
Mm-hmm. No, we didn't.
Yeah,
we can touch on it.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that now. If you guys feel any type of way, some people may not have swayed them, or you guys may not feel any type of way about it either. But I'll just say it's not a good look. I do think he should have been there. Somebody did report and tweet out it was a excused absence, which is you know, first they're going to say that. But you know, of course, when you see Trey Hendrickson on the other side showing up and being there, I thought Terry could have at least been there. And once again, I know we talk about the agent. Terry has his own mind and stuff like that too. Maybe it was agent influence, buddy influence, saying not to go. But I thought he could have been there. There's no reason why he shouldn't have showed up to the game. Like I said, Trey Hendrickson there being there, where I thought that Trey Hendrickson's situation is a little bit worse because they actually have been listening to offers. That was the report that came out a couple of days ago that they have offers and answer on the phone. Where our reports have been that we're not trading Terry at all. So I thought he could have been there, and that's kind of the character that I thought of Terry, that he would at least be there for the preseason game. He probably won't be there for the Baltimore game either. We'll see if there's a deal that's not done. But I think and then the whole Yahoo Sports report that came out, the video, the clip that said that you don't want to negotiate with Adam Peters. I think that Terry, yes, he does need to realize that they're just not going to win. They're not going to win the situation. They can come in the middle. We'll see what happens. But and then, of course, you know, the whole Ricky Scoops thing where the profile picture is a dog and all that. Yeah, and he has been more right than not. And he said $30 million per year is reportedly what he's heard. And of course, we haven't got any word on that just yet. And then Adam Schefter came out with a report. Jeremy Fowler came out with another report. So it's so much stuff going on right now. But I do think that with Adam, because Adam is playing it where, you know, if they don't come to agreement, he's not trading him, and he's just going to have to play. So in that last sentence of the super chat, yeah, I think Terry and Buddy, they just need to come to the realization that you're just not going to win against Adam. You're just.
It only took us 2 hours to say Terry McLaurin tonight. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. Look. We had football on last night, and actual starters played.
Oh yeah, and he off the pup now.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson was there. He wasn't. We didn't even talk about Terry.
Yeah.
I think we're all a little bit Terry fatigued at this point. We're ready to see him ramp up and them get something figured out.
I think we are at the point now where we just know he's playing.
Yep.
Like,
you don't got no choice at this point.
Yeah, we know he's playing. The only thing that kept us, up at night and made us uneasy was like, yo, will he really not play in week 1? And then once he came off the pup, we like, yo, this shit gonna get done. Like, something's gonna happen. And even if he doesn't get done, he's gonna play, right? As far as Terry not being there, I know there was a lot of people that ruffled their feathers a bit, but it didn't rub me the wrong. Sam Cosmi wasn't there. Sam could have been on the sideline. And like, dudes just didn't come to the game. So it's not a big deal. And it's not like, well, Sam's rehabbing. Sam's perfectly fine now. Like, he's running on the side field. He could have been on the sideline walking up and down. He just chose not to be there. Terry chose not to be there. So he had an option. It was excused. He wasn't there. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. I didn't care. It didn't bother me one bit that he wasn't at the game. So
I just feel like, especially, we saw how much Trey Hendrickson was on camera. He probably just didn't even want that level of attention. And I don't know if y'all saw, but it was recently voted that DC has officially surpassed LA for the worst traffic in the country. So he probably like, man, I ain't about to go through sitting at hours of traffic to go over there and not play. He'll pull up the practices. It's right down the street, but I ain't about to sit through a couple of hours of traffic just to sit here and have cameras and everybody. So, because they kept talking about Trey Hendrickson. They were showing Trey Hendrickson stats. How good was the Bengals defense with or without Trey Hendrickson? He probably just didn't want to take attention from that, or maybe even like selflessness wise, he wanted to make sure that everybody that was there that was playing got more attention that they deserve, like Jayden Daniels' touchdown, JCM hooping. So who knows, man?
Nah, it was the former. You said it right the first time. That camera would have been in his face. He'd have been over there on the sideline. They would have panned to him at least 7 or 8 times.
Just like they did Hendrickson.
That's like they did Trey Hendrickson. They would have showed him. They would have put a chyron up with his stats. And they would have talked about 5 straight years of 1,000 yards. They already talked about him. The sideline reporter for us, Lisa Salters, talked about him. She asked questions to the guys that she talked to, Bobby Wagner, Jayden Daniels. But it would have been a lot more of that if he would have been in attendance. They would have put the camera on his face at least 7 times and been talking about him. And I don't think he wanted to deal with that shit either. So, you got anything to add to that, Rio?
Nah, man. Like, I don't got nothing until we get another actual.
That man is literally Terry fatigued, for real.
Yeah, it is a bunch of word soup hypothesis at this point. No one knows anything, man. Let us know when something actually is coming out.
Corin Smith, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Corin writes, B-Rob, this is the NFL. Man up, on to the next one. I mean, he was definitely frustrated. And again, as any of us would be in that situation, he was taken aback. He thought somebody brought up this on the video last night to me, like, yo, I just remember watching the locker room reveal and B-Rob was all over that joint, right? Talking about, man, about time and all of that. I'm like, oh man, he was one of the main characters in that joint, bro. It was him and Tress Way that they featured in that video when they debuted the new locker room. And he was a big part. Like, they do the little social media joints where they ask people questions and all that. Like, he's been at the forefront of a lot of that. Like, that caught him off guard. He thought he was a part of this core. Like, he wasn't coming back after this year. I think everybody understood that. He might not have looked at it that way, but his fans, we were like, yo, this is the last year of B-Rob. They just said, nah, we gonna get rid of him a year earlier. Like, we gonna start, because we got a guy that we like right now. We see a guy that's ready to take over right now. So let's just get that party started right now.
AP is disgusted with the way that Ron Rivera built this football team.
Oh, he is. Without question, bro.
Please get them all out of my organization.
I would love to hear some of the conversations him and Lance Newmark and Adam Peters have had, or Dan Quinn have had over the last year about this roster. Like, you know how many dudes they cut in season last year? They cut Fedarian Mathis. They cut
second round pick.
Emmanuel Forbes.
First round pick.
Jamin Davis.
First round pick.
all during the season, bro. Like
after trading Dotson 2 weeks into training camp.
We've never seen anything like this before. Like normally, if you're gonna do that, you wait till after the season. They were cutting dudes in season. Like you don't think we could have used Fedarian Mathis at some point down the stretch when the depth was being? It was like, nah, just get his ass out of here.
All of that roster turnover, and we ended up 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl in year 1. That is crazy, bro.
It's a testament to the job that they did, and it's a testament to 5.
Big 5.
Straight up. Cruising 26. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, right?
Yeah,
and Cruising is my guy. Cruising is my guy.
Shout out to Cruising.
That's my guy. But this is what I'm talking about. Giants fans, this is why you gotta love this time of the year, because even Giants fans can be delusional right now. Right?
They got about 5 weeks left.
Then that rude awakening gonna hit when that schedule hit and they ask 0-4 and begging to get a win over the Saints, not to be 0-5.
Y'all interim coach 6 weeks into the season. It's gonna be rough, bro. Y'all gonna be playing mock draft mania by October 10th.
Yeah.
So enjoy this time, my friend.
The good thing is it's very similar to Dwayne Haskins' first year. What was that? 2019, right?
2019.
Because we knew Jay was getting fired. The first 5 games were death row, right? And it was crazy how we treated him in that going into that Patriots game, because we knew he was getting fired after that game. It was like the Patriots were nice still at that time. And we were 0-4 going into that game. And he knew he was getting fired. That man started Colt McCoy. He knew he was going down. He said, I'm going down with Colt as my starting quarterback. And I think it's going to be a similar situation in New York. Like, y'all first 4 games is murderer's row, bro. Y'all find a way to win a game. Y'all are lucky. And the only thing we had to look forward to in 19 was Dwayne Haskins getting on the field. The only thing y'all gonna have anything to look forward to in this season is getting Jackson Dart, or what'd you call him, Rio?
I call him Jackson Dart, because as sharp as he's looked in preseason so far, 90% of that shit is yak so far. You know, they're doing a lot of work after they get the ball in their hand, a lot of horizontal passes, but yak, he got some swag to him, man. Shout out to Jackson Dart, man.
He says, I think you guys will come down to earth very soon. This is what I'm talking about. It's a lot of people that want to see us fail. They mad. They big mad. Why you mad? Why you mad for, man? Yeah. They upset because we finally up. Like they a lot of people, somebody told me, a wise woman just said to me, there were a lot of people that profited and enjoyed our misery. They profited off of and enjoyed our misery. That shit is over now. And there are people out there that can't stomach the fact that it's over. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
One thing I will say to Cruising too is that Abdul got welcomed to the league twice. And that's so mad that he went on Twitter.
Yeah. That was some bitch assness. I loved it too. Almost I ate that like barbecue. No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
No, you did not. You got your ass whooped.
That's the Desi Banks. That's the joint. Like, you just got your ass whooped. You go get on live. Like, where they black my eye? Where I got beat up at? And you see bruises all over the person.
You're like, what are you talking about? I ate that weak ass chip. You was just on your ass trying to get up. Talking about that weak ass chip. Okay. Then he got mollywopped again on the same damn play. Like, just shut up and take your medicine, bro. I love it because they got 2 dudes that, like, he really liked that though. Abdul Carter is nice.
No, he's
I ain't even gonna front. Like, Thibodeau is ass. So, and he think he better than what he is.
Yeah,
right?
Until you find Charles Leno to block him again, he's nothing.
Yeah, facts. Let him find Leno, and hopefully he don't do the new 72 like he did the old one, because he had some real success against 72. But I got a kick out of that too, Ed. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like, go sit your ass down. You got your ass whooped on that play. He says, John Week says, hold on, Lou. I speak for the elite whites. You get the nickname shit. And he said, it's Bill. That's it. Not the little one. Okay. I appreciate you, John Week. Look, it ain't everybody. I don't want to put everybody in the same box, but it's some whites out there that they struggle with the concept of how nicknames work. Like, it's just Bill, bro. It's just Bill.
We don't
That's
gotta put
it.
the whole cross scheme, man. We
Yeah,
don't have
you
to
ain't gotta
make
do
it
all that.
sound like a law firm, you know.
Right,
We
exactly.
just get into it, you know.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to John Week, man. I appreciate it. JTF, thank you for the super chat greatly. And JCM look like the Mario Brothers Bullet Bill out there, man. Go ahead, chill out, man. Chill.
Oh,
Be
that damn bullet in Mario Kart, that joint is a problem, bro.
Look, those who know.
Mm-hmm.
Willis Lee, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Willis writes, given that I'm old, I love Bill's old school number 32. I still am like, hey, after these cuts, man, some shit might come available.
Who wearing 8, y'all? Who wearing number 8?
That's a great question, man. It's available, man.
It's a single digit. That is prime real estate. Who wearing number 8, man?
I don't know, man. It's available though.
Everybody keeps saying Mariota gonna get it. Like, I don't want it to be Mariota. Like, I want it to be a skill player.
Yeah. No, Marcus can stay right where he at. He good.
Yeah, man. You good where you're at, man.
Yeah. That's a great question, Rio. I didn't even think about that.
Rocking 8, man.
I hope Amos stay at 23. I like that on him.
Mm-hmm. That look clean.
Yeah, I hope he stay there. But yeah, somebody gonna snatch that up for sure.
I think Bill would look so fast with 8. I've gotten used to the 32, but I think he would look so fast.
It's finna be Matt Gay.
No, Matt Gay ain't switching to 8, man. Stop it.
They need to not allow specialists to wear single digits, man.
Hey, Rio, chill, man. They people too, man.
They need to all wear 46.
I'm done with you, man. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Who writes? Ed mourning the John Wall retirement right now, y'all. Give him some slack. Yeah, man. That was made official.
The legend, the Rose Bar legend, man. John Wall. Like I said, I'm probably gonna make a separate video on my own channel, just commemorating John Wall, the memories. So I know, we're talking football, of course. I'm not going to talk too long about John Wall, but John Wall did a lot for the city, and it's definitely it's the end of an era, man. That guy did a lot. The game winner against Boston will always go down to forever.
Mm-hmm.
The Dougie, just coming out to the Dougie, like that was one of the best intros that I've ever.
Bet he hit the Dougie today. I bet you he hit the Dougie.
No, I'm watching that, but good things, man. He got Marcin Gortat paid. He got Otto Porter paid. I mean, I could talk about John Wall for an hour. I really could. And the sad thing is that we never even got past the second round. That's the crazy thing about it. But John is a Wizards legend. He is a Rose Bar legend, a Wizards legend, DC sports legend. John Wall will go down in history for DMV sports forever.
And you can find Ed Oliver at John Wall's official retirement ceremony.
Yes, sir. At Rose Bar for sure. His jersey will be hung at the rafters.
Every color.
Every color. Every color. And turn the football on in the background, man. What you doing? Turn the joint on, bro. What you doing?
he ain't trying to attract no extra attention for the SUVs pulled back.
He might need to turn all the lights out. Can't have the football illuminating in the background.
It's a dead giveaway.
7%. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. 7% Descents writes, Jordan Schultz is in Buddy Baker's pocket. See the B. Mitch JP interview on The Fan as proof. After 17 came off PUP, that irritated his camp. So JS did BB's dirty work by leaking the B-Rob trade rumors. Again, that I don't know who did what, but it makes sense if something like that would occur. I mean, the question would be, how did he get that information? Because I don't believe he's his agent. So how would he have obtained that information? It could be an agent. It could be a team. It's interesting that this came out, the timing of it, everything, because I truly believe they had no intentions of cutting Brian Robinson Jr. None whatsoever. I mean, this came out, B-Rob felt some type of way, which I get, and now they felt obligated to just move on because they don't want the distraction. They don't want a malcontent in the locker room. Like, you can't tell me that this thing deteriorated so quick that he doesn't even have a locker anymore in the locker room. Like, that's crazy to me.
Hey, go ahead and leave them cleats in the locker room too, man. You can't keep those. Those are property of the team.
Yeah, no. We need all our gear back. Hey, thank you for the time.
And the towel. We'll wash it.
Leave it in there. Put it in the big bin right there. LT, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. LT writes, not gonna lie, no chance of y'all stopping our run game. Easy win. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is what we do know. If we can slow down, I don't know if you can stop the Eagles' run game. Y'all got a hell of an offensive line and Saquon Barkley. If we can slow it down, I like our chances a lot. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Kyle W. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Kyle writes, we figure what was up with Amos last night.
Hammy.
Yeah.
Tight. He was tight in the hammy.
DQ said it tightened up a little bit. If it was a regular season game, he probably would have played. But it's a preseason game, so they just said no. They were very cautious, as they should be, and they sat him out.
Hey, give C-Rod 8, man.
No, absolutely not. Not on my watch.
He'd be the heftiest single-digit player in the history of football, bro.
Hell no, he can't have 8. I feel like Yana on that one. Not on my watch. Hell no. He is not getting no damn 8. Willis Lee, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes, Ed's out. Selling Commanders Kings live tickets door to door. Go ahead.
Working, man. Outside salesman.
Look, Ed know how to get it in outside, man. Ed be in these streets.
Yeah, he out the joint. He's selling the tickets out the trunk like they used to sell mixtapes back in the day, man. Shout out to Ed.
Hey, they said, Ed, be careful, man. You might end up in the trunk. They said next to Ray Caruth.
Oh no.
Chill out.
Oh no.
I said, yeah, y'all chill out, man.
Hey, every time I hear Ray Caruth, I think about how funny that Steve Harvey shit from the original Kings of Comedy was when he was talking about Ray Caruth. That shit still has me crying.
Dying.
Ray, your dumb ass ain't never played hide and seek growing. Your dumb ass went to your hometown and hid in the trunk. That shit was funny, man.
Video channel. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Jordan Malcolm Kelly McGee. We're not gonna do that to Jordan McGee.
Oh yeah,
y'all chill out, man.
As
chill out.
As much as I really want to see him on the field, come on, yo.
Yeah, that's nasty. Rocky D, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Guy Rocky writes, I'll be at the live event. I'm a videographer. Do you guys mind if I bring my camera and create a video highlight? I won't charge. No, we don't mind.
Oh, do that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, we would love for you to do that to commemorate the moment. Absolutely.
The plan is to get a Commanders Kings Instagram live at some point before this show. That would be great content. We appreciate you for that.
Yeah, for sure. We would love to see it, man. No doubt about it. Mr. CB1274. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Hey, chill.
And out here selling bean pies at the new RFK site. So you're a Muslim now. That's what they're saying.
Not the bean pies.
You out here selling bean pies.
Hey, I think Ed is a different type of guy, boy.
Hey,
I
definitely eat that swine. I'm not a Muslim for sure. But no, I knew y'all had to get y'all jokes in for sure. I know you guys be joining in the chat for sure, man. For sure.
Hey, yesterday, somebody in my chat said that because we were talking, somebody asked Rio, what role would Jalen Hurts play in a Tyler Perry movie? Somebody was like, the Muslim with the kufi on that sell bean pies. We spent like 20 minutes going on Jalen Hurts yesterday. That shit was a great time, man.
Bro, Y'all be talking about the most random shit on them streams, bro. I swear.
Hey, you got to pass that time, man. We watching Sam Hartman play football, man.
Yo, y'all be talking about the most random shit on them streams, bro. I'll be like dying.
Making you want a 20-minute commercial break, man. It'd be bad.
Man, them TV timeouts be getting wicked, bro. You gotta keep them entertained.
No dead air. No dead air. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. John Week writes, y'all here on 93.7 The Fan. Supposedly AP floated the idea of Omar Khan of a second round pick for Pat Fryermuth for Terry.
That sounds like Cap.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something we would do.
I don't think they're even considering any world where trading Terry is a conversation right now.
Yeah, no, they're not considering that at all under any circumstances because, again, you can't get equal value right now before the season. If you really think you got a legitimate shot at, playing for a Super Bowl, you need Terry McLaurin. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. And Pat Fryermuth isn't going to give you the return on investment that you need right now. That second round pick doesn't help you until next year.
Correct.
What's going to help you right now? Like, we got Zach Ertz. You don't need Pat Fryermuth as well. So I think that's Cap for sure.
Yeah. Definitely sounds like some stupid Pennsylvania radio thing to say.
Yeah, I'm good. Kyle W, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes $20 reward for any info leading to the location of some person named Ed. I love it. I love it. I love it. $20 reward for any information leading to the location of some person named Ed. Yo, that AI joint, that's legendary, y'all. I'm gonna hold on to that, man. This joint right here is legendary. Like, this Jay said, while others are wondering about a missing person named Ed. Like, that's crazy.
AI is great. GPT is great. The AI is taking over the world right now.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild. Shout out to Kyle W, man. $20 for any information that leads to the location of some person named Ed. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Greg writes, sup, y'all? Went to the game and love what I saw from the starters. Rio, I met Jaylen last night, and he said it's my fault for Terry because I wore his jersey.
Oh, yeah. He was in the chat. Yeah, Jaylen said my boy Jaylen said he ran into him at the game yesterday and was like, yeah, it's all y'all's fault. It's all, if everybody wearing the Terry jerseys, they got Terry thinking he a $35 million a year receiver, man.
People be saying the wildest shit when they go to that Terry situation.
I just want a resolution, but ultimately he finna play football in a couple weeks. So,
facts. All right. All right. Hold on a second, y'all. So this Ben Schmouder, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Ben, first of all, I got to say, Ben came after me earlier. He is a diehard DC Defenders fan. Mm-hmm. And he said, he came on my channel earlier and he was like, hey, Lou, respect the DC Defenders. I was like, hey, you know how they be like, new phone, who this? I was like, hey, this the wrong channel, bro. Wrong channel, who this? I said, you must have meant Ed channel. He said, hey, Ed, go Defenders to Amu for QB3. Clearly, Ben is a big Defenders fan. Where your cup at, Ed?
Shout out to Ben, man. Like I said, DC Defenders, we got the black SUVs out there too, man. There's a lot of products. But TM, from what I heard, is that somebody told me he signed a deal with the Vikings, so he's actually not available. But like I said, he would look better than Josh Johnson and Sam Hartman, like by far, especially in this offense too, like a mobile quarterback like TM is. And he was with the previous regime, and he was actually on the same team as Heineke, the Battlehawks, but he would be better than those other two guys. But shout out to my guy Ben, man, and shout out to the Defenders Nation out there for sure.
You are not going to find extensive except UFL, whatever that league is currently called, commentary. Anywhere else, our guy Ed Oliver is the expert on it, and he works for the team low key. So, hey, make sure y'all send him his ring.
I need that. But I heard your stream today. You made a couple of XFL references, so it's getting bigger.
It's sticking a little bit, right?
All right, we are sold out.
Let's go.
We are officially sold out, everybody. We are officially sold out.
Holy shit! Everybody, take a bow. Let's go.
So the next time you see the flyer, is gonna say sold out on it. We are officially sold out. Shout out to the 150 tickets that have been sold, and shout out to everyone who has purchased tickets. This event is gonna be so epic, and yeah, we are sold out.
They got me cheesing. They got me eye to eye. They got me ear to ear cheesing like Kay Adams in the room right now, man. Holy, let's go.
Yeah, we are sold out. So shout out to everybody that has purchased tickets. I know there are a couple here that are still pending. So if you are interested in coming, there are 2 that are pending. If those don't go through, you would be first up. So we're going to keep it open just in case those 2 pending tickets fail. We still got 2 tickets available.
And the donation tiers are still live on the channel through Sunday.
Yes. So shout out to everybody who made this possible, but this thing sold out, basically. Shout out to everybody. I told you Ben was on me, man. Double up. Thank you for doubling up, Ben, who writes, Lou, respect the defenders for real. You playing. I had even forgotten the name of the team. I was like, y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Just like Rio just forgot the name of the league. He was like, yeah, whatever the hell that shit called.
Yeah, it was some letters that got an FL at the end of it.
Yeah.
Just refer to us as the champs. That's what you gotta do.
The champs, yeah. Facts. They did win the championship, didn't they? Be right. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
He just poo-pooed the shit out that championship.
Hey, relax, man. I said they won the championship.
Your tone, man. Hey, you gotta check him for that, man.
Hey, look. No, I'm telling you, like when Lou's talking about, like, people who do add him on Twitter, like I'll look at the mention. It's like it's about.
Yeah, no, they be coming from my neck for real. Be right. Damn, Ed, we thought you was in B Rob's basement. Hey, look, man, it got really dark for a second there, man. Straight up, like we were worried, bro. Like
I was keeping the same energy, man. I was keeping that same energy, man. No, I'm good. He definitely tried to come for me, but like I said, I did get my autographs for my kids. I got at least Deron Payne was good enough to sign. Connolly, Johnny Newton was good enough too, but. It is what it is. I wish B-Rob the best, man. I wish him the best.
He also wish you would have signed that cup. None of this would have happened. Hey, this is on you right here, Ed. You know what time it is. Gearcell 1. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Do the honors, Ed.
Yeah, shout out Gearcell, man. He says, King salute from Lefty Nation. I saw Terry's agent at Wingstop watching the game wearing lemongrass loafers with roasted onion yoga pants and a Duval high school fastball shirt with a mini sour cream turtleneck. Tragic. That's hilarious. Yeah, I put up 20 on Duval back. Put up
20. Hey, talking shit, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Minty sour green turtleneck. What the lemon green loafers look like, man? Lemongrass loafers, my bad.
Lemongrass. That's some tea.
Roasted onion yoga pants.
That's it. Whatever that is, I hate it, man.
Yeah, that man got flavors as clothing. Abdella.
Hey, big Abdella.
Hey, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, and also thank you for the Dubski. Thank you for the Dubski. Gearcell 1, Abdella. Hey, we thought we put you out of business, bro.
Yeah,
Abdella went crazy one night, and we ain't see that man since. We ain't seen him in about 5 months. since he blacked out that one night, man. What's up, Abdullah?
Yeah, he
His
popped up in
girl
my
was-
stream yesterday. I was happy to see him.
Yeah,
his
it's been a
girl was
while.
so
I
on
haven't
his
seen him
head
since.
after donating all that money.
Yeah, hey, something happened.
He was making
He
it
said-
rain in this joint for real.
He said that Arab money hit different. Should have signed that cup, B-Rob. He should have signed that cup. Everything could have been different, man. If he would have just signed the damn cup, maybe you would have kept your job. Ed know people, man. He got contacts with the DC defenders, man, and clearly Ed worked his magic. Mission accomplished, Ed. We got him off the team. Never mind, disregard this. I was never here. You don't want the smoke.
That's
Hey.
hilarious.
We love it. Swaggy P, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Swaggy P writes, Bobby Price is a hybrid of BSJ and Michael Davis all in one person. That's a 2-for-1 deal of ass. Or as a wise man once said, that's a 2-pack of ass. Yo, Bobby Price was so bad last night. I tried to defend him in previous weeks because he graduated from Norfolk State. So I tried to cut him a little bit of bail. I tried to shoot him some bail, but yeah, Bobby Price is a 2-pack of ass for sure, man.
Yeah.
That was really bad. And Carlin Vigors is contact averse. So there's a lot of wrong in that secondary right now that they I think they're gonna be shopping for some new depth here shortly because there's really nothing there. Like I look at other teams and their young corners come out there. Every time I watch the Chargers, they got an undrafted dude picking some shit off for a pick six. And I'm just like, where our dude at? We got dudes out here playing 50 yards off of Charlie Jones and shit. It's ridiculous. Carlin Vigors is in the perfect spot, and he's like 6'10", and he gets mossed on by Ed's favorite receiver. This you can't make this shit up, man. Christopher McLaughlin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Our guy, C-Mac, writes, thank you for the Dubsky. Hey, Lou, Rio, Rico, and Ed. Hope all is well. Likewise. One, he says 2 questions. One, he says, what would each of you consider a successful first 2 months of the season and why? At least a 6-2 record is what he thinks. 2, how concerned are you about special teams, especially the kickoffs and our kicker, and why? What would you consider a successful season for the Commanders? First 2 months of the season, rather.
Of the season, man. We got to get out of there with at minimum 5 wins. At the worst we could be, we need to be 5-3 because our schedules are tough, like cumulatively in the division this year. So, but also how it looks matters as well. Even ultimately, as long as we're winning games, I'll take it. But it's an arms race in the East. It's going to be us, Philly, and Dallas. And if somehow the Giants survive the first 5 games of the season, it could get interesting in the division. But I think it's going to be a 3 teams arms race. No one repeats in this division, so the Eagles aren't winning the division in 2025. But they get 5 wins of their first 8. I'm in good shape going into the back 9 games of the season.
I think you got to start fast. The easiest part of our schedule is the beginning. And I say and use the phrase easiest very loosely because
It's like least difficult.
yes, that's the best way to put it because there's no easy part of a schedule in the NFL. Even if it looks and appears easy, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. But you come out of the gates with the Giants and you got teams like the Raiders and the Falcons. Like the Packers is a tough game. And if we didn't get it done there, I wouldn't be. I want to win the game, obviously, but that's a tough spot. I know Jordan Love is having some sort of procedure on his finger, I believe.
All the receivers are going something too.
So yeah, I really truly believe that if you can get out of there, like Rio said, at worst case scenario 5-3, but I'm with you, C-Mac. 6-2 is where we need to be because I feel like you got to find a way to beat the Falcons. You got to beat the Raiders at home. You got to beat the Giants at home. You know, these are games you got to find a way to win. You know, going to LA is going to be tough. I think those are your first 5 games, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be tough. Green Bay on the road is tough. So 6-2 is cool. Where I would like to be, 5-3 is if you get out of that first 8 games at 5-3. because it gets tough. I don't know. I think the Lions are week 9. Like,
Yeah, they're week 10.
yeah. So yeah, you the Chiefs are week 9 then, right?
Chiefs are week 8. Seattle.
8. So yeah, it's
Seahawks week 9.
Yeah,
it's all kinds of shit, man. It could get ugly for us quick if you don't take advantage of the
5 and 3 at worst. 5 and 3 at worst.
Yeah, worse.
Looking at the schedule right now, and it's just so crazy to think about it. Like, it's literally 4:25, 8:15 start, 4:25 start, 8:15 start, 8:20 start, 4:25 start, then a 9:30 start, then an 8:20. Like, it's 0 1 o'clock games for a span of like 6-7 weeks.
Yeah, we talked about it when the schedule first came out. We go 2.5 months without a 1 o'clock. The Raiders game in week, I want to say, is it week 1 or is it the Falcons game the following week?
Yeah, Falcons.
Or week 3, excuse me, or the Falcons game in week 4 is our last 1 o'clock game, and then we don't play at 1 o'clock for like 2.5 months, something like that. It's crazy. It's wild. What do y'all think record wise? What's the rate? Y'all in that same boat? 5 and 3, 6 and 2. Y'all in that same boat?
Yeah, the worst we can start is 5 and 3 in that span because the schedule gets real quick. And for his second question, I'm not going to be concerned with the special teams until I see it happen in a real game. Like, I'm going to give Matt Gay the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give the kickoff team that does not do any live fielding of kicks during training camp benefit of the doubt as well, that's not going to happen week 1. I don't want to have to excel every time we don't get a kick house to open the game.
Yeah, thanks. I'm with you on that 100%.
So I am a little concerned. Travion Henderson running it back like that was pretty crazy. Even though they did get away with a hold, but I knew they weren't going to call that, especially on the road. And then Antonio Gibson allowed him to run, what was it, like a 4-yard return, 50. It might have been more than that. But looking at last year, the kick coverage team wasn't bad. I thought they did a fine job, other than the Cavante Turpin return was the only one where I think we really got gashed on a return. And I think Matt Gay will be fine, but they got to figure out with him kicking the ball into the end zone or wherever he's going to kick it. But I do think Larry Izzo has a couple of things that he needs to shore up before week 1.
Christopher McLaughlin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Our guy Chris writes, "Hey Lou, Rio, Rico, and Ed. 2 questions. 1 and 2. Who are 3 surprise players that you don't expect to make the 53, and 3 players that you do expect, and why?"
Surprise?
Yeah, I don't know if there are any, like.
I think we already got one out the way, really. I mean, I guess.
So B-Rob got to be one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's obviously a surprise. No one had him not being a part of this roster just 3 days ago. It was a rumor, it was hearsay, it was conjecture, it wasn't a thing. It's a thing now.
Yep.
I think Rico hit one earlier with Ale Cajo. He's a guy I don't necessarily expect him to make the roster, but I wouldn't be shocked at this point. And you would have asked me about Ale Cajo again, much like B-Rob 3-4 days ago. I'd have told you, yeah, he might be around on the practice squad. And that may still be the case, but he threw his name in the hat. After that performance, he threw his name in the hat as a guy that could easily be on this roster over a Duke Riley. Like, somebody, if they want someone to take Dom Hampton's spot, Ale Cajo said, "Hey, I don't mind if y'all looking for somebody. I can do the job."
Hey, Jordan McGee Insurance, man.
So I don't think any of the other dudes they brought on board, like most of those dudes are camp bodies. So I don't know if there's any names that necessarily stick out right now. Anybody for y'all?
Yeah, the Cajo one sticks out to me because we may need some Jordan McGee insurance, but let's say surprise names to either not make or make the. Well, Ja'Cory Brooks could end up. I don't think we need to keep 6 receivers, but yeah. Ja'Cory Brooks could make the roster.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a name of a guy that I thought was on this roster. I'm not sure anymore. Is Eddie Goldman. I'm not sure about Eddie Goldman anymore.
True.
Like, I have not been impressed with Eddie Goldman at all when he's been in the game in either of these 2 games. And DQ himself said he wants to see more from, and he named like 3 dudes, and Eddie Goldman was one of them. And I don't think they've stopped the run all that great with Eddie Goldman in the game, and I don't think he's done. I actually think Carl Davis has outperformed him, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't be shocked if Carl Davis made the roster over, because they clearly like Carl Davis. They clearly like him. I wouldn't be shocked if he made the roster over Eddie Goldman. I wouldn't be shocked at this point. Go ahead. No, that was it. I was about to ask, did anybody have any?
This an article there was like there's a camp where they projected a between Jalen Holmes and Jacob Martin and Cleveland Farrell. I think all three are going to make it, but like one outlier that I did see out there. But they love Cleveland Farrell with a passion. Jacob Martin was a dog yesterday. Jalen Holmes, he did make some impactful plays last year. I know he was a late pickup, but he did get a sack against the Bears, and he made a couple solid pass rush plays. But I think from that standpoint, I think majority of the pass rushers are going to make it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's not a surprise for us, but we already talked about him earlier. Jeremy McNichols may be a surprise to a lot of fans out there. It's not a surprise to any of us on this panel, but I feel like some people would be surprised to see Jeremy McNichols make the final 53, especially like over Chris Rodriguez. If they only keep 3 and Rodriguez goes to the practice squad, I feel like that would surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I don't think there are fans out there that don't realize the value of special teams, how important that is, and how important his versatility is to this roster. Like all the things that he does. Jeremy McNichols does nothing exceptionally well. He just does everything well. Yep. There's nothing he doesn't do good. You know, he does everything well enough to the point where you're like, hey, if you need a guy, Jeremy can do it for you. So, yeah, I can see that. Video channel. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Video channel writes, we will cut Sam, then bring him back in a junior offensive role.
Get him on staff.
I can see that. We got to keep him on payroll because, again,
that's Jayden's guy.
That's Jayden's guy, man. We got to keep him around somewhere.
The basketball manager.
GT7. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Kings. What's up, GT?
Good.
Great seeing y'all boys. Cliff did the empty set formation with Bates, Debo, Luke, C-Rod, and Lane as a message to AP. Sign Terry.
He did it in protest.
I love it. C-Rod was his first read, followed by Debo. Come on, laugh my. This man literally in his press. Thank you for the dimes too. Literally said in his press conference he was looking for C-Rod on the corner route.
Yeah, that's the nastiest sentence he's ever said.
That out of his mouth, bro. And he said that shit with a straight face. He said, I was looking for C-Rod on the corner route, and then he wasn't there because this man ran right into the defense. It was the worst route I've ever seen in my life.
He was going to block for the QB draw, man.
Yo,
we got to quit lying, man.
he ran straight into the defender, bro. And then he said he came off of him and he went to Debo, and he just took off after that. So he knew what it was. He knew he had Bates out there. He knew he had Luke out there. He's like, yeah, it ain't shit popping. Let me just take off and run. So that's some nasty work. That might have been a protest. You might be right, because you can't get a worse empty set than that, right? Yeah, I mean, Jesus. Wow. DeAndre Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. DeAndre writes, sup, Kings? Sup, DeAndre? Kill Bill season. Give him 8. Shout out B-Rob, though. So you give away his jersey, but you shot him out, though.
Hey, I'm definitely giving away a burgundy replica size extra large B-Rob jersey for the free ski at the watch party, man. Whoever won it is yours.
Hey. That's some nasty work to give away your B-Rob jersey.
Hey, but I'm going to give a 5 jersey that don't fit me out either, though. But yeah, definitely take the B-Rob. I'm throwing that joint in the crowd. The first taker catch it like the bouquet.
Hey, bro. I'm going to be here for the next 15. By the time we get to the joint on Sunday, B-Rob might not be a member of this. See,
the thing is, Lou, you don't pop out at Northwest Stadium. You should see the nasty collection of shit that walks into that. The jerseys that you see, there'd be Wild Goose jerseys in that joint to this day.
They love the name though, man. That's a dope name on the back of the jersey.
There's some nasty jersey. A B-Rob jersey, they will wear that with pride, man.
That's crazy.
Somebody gonna take
you
that
right though. I ain't been outside. In over a decade. So you probably right. It be some shit at these games. I can only imagine. That's just crazy to me. Somebody be trying to fight over this B-Rob jersey. You throw in the crowd. That's crazy, though. Ronnie Bell, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, Bill reminds me of Curtis Martin. I can see him putting up similar numbers in his first season. I don't know if Bill reminds me of Curtis Martin. I think, Curtis's style was a little bit less dynamic. He was just so good, though. Curtis Martin was
fundamentally sound as hell.
Yeah. Everything. I think Bill, and the crazy thing is, I wonder what Curtis Martin ran. I think he's faster than Bill. I feel like Curtis Martin is faster than Bill, but we'll see. Look, let me ask y'all this. I said this. Did it look like he was running slow on that touchdown run? Did that look fast to y'all?
I liked how quickly he adjusted and cut through the hole and stuff. I don't think it required him being at top speed though, but I didn't really pay attention too much because I was so damn hyped because I saw him running naked to the end zone.
And it was faster than C-Rod.
That's not hard to do. That's a low bar.
I think it made him look faster because C-Rod was the previous guy we saw running.
Yeah. I didn't think it was. Like Rio said, I don't think it required him to. But he was so amped. You would think he would have just been hauling ass because he was so excited. He wanted to score a touchdown.
I think he cribs that C-Rob run, that C-Rod play. I think he takes that to distance.
You think so?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I wonder. I'd have to go watch that play again to see that.
There was a cutback lane that if he hit it and he had speed, he was not getting touched.
Yeah, there may have been an opportunity for that. I know he's fast though.
He's fast.
I know he's fast. But DJ23, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. DJ23 writes, B-Rob about to pull up on Ed like Bishop.
From Juice.
Right, he's dead. Somebody shot
him.
Ed
got the juice now, though.
Hey, look, man, that'll be crazy. Like we had lockers. If we shut his locker, B-Rob just sitting there like, yo, what's up? Been looking for you, man. Where you been at?
We need to reprise the whole moment from training camp. Somebody got to role play Ed Kid.
Ed see him, he pulled a cup out. They shake it like this.
Ed definitely pulling up Sunday wearing a shirt that says hashtag keep that same energy.
Right.
No, that tweet on X that y'all sent me was wild, bro. People be wilding, man. Santiago Trudell, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Santiago writes, to B-Rob, Job, and Rod spot.
Shout out to B-Rob's Job and
C-Rod.
C-Rod spot. C-Rod will be on the roster, so yeah.
We'll see. I'm not 100% sold that he's on the roster, but I do think he's on the roster. So it adds to the conversation for sure. Jerry Williams, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Our guy Jerry writes, my opinion is that we didn't start BCM because we're hiding him as if the whole world don't already know our plan.
Ooh, BCM don't hit the same as JCM. Ooh, that's my first time hearing that out loud.
Look, man, I told you nothing with Bill Krosky Merritt flow. Nothing about it.
Bill Merritt.
It's Bill. And if he doesn't want Jacory in as a part of the conversation at all, then it's just Bill every time. There's no more Jacory Cross. I'm not calling this man Bill Krosky Merritt. I'm not doing it.
I put the Bill
unless he comes out and says, I don't want y'all to call me Bill. I want y'all to say the whole shit. Then that's when I call him that. But I'm just calling the man Bill, bro. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then you're not in the right conversation if you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Bill, bro.
Right.
So, Corin Smith, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. All right. Sup, Kings? Sup, Corin?
What up, what up?
Need some advice. Thank you for the Dubsky too, man. Really appreciate you. Need some advice. All right, we listening.
Let's
I have
get
two
it.
jerseys. I've never worn them. One is number 10.
Not that one. I got you.
The other one is number 17.
Okay.
He says, but not Terry's, not Williams, but Campbell's number 17.
Big Campbell.
Which one I better not show up in at Crystal City?
Okay.
He needs some advice. Which one should he not show up in?
Y'all know what I think.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll take the J Cam all day, bro. Show up in the J Cam.
Yeah, man. The milkman. We leave the milkman's jersey alone.
Leave that
man.
at home.
Bob 3 Sticks. Nah, we cool on that, bro. That's the
Bobby
corniest
3
fan
Sticks.
in the-
You keep that one at home.
Jason Campbell is still an alumni that is involved with the team. We don't have any relation. Robert can't sit with us.
No.
Well, he did show up in the cowboy outfit, and he did do the whole Jayden Daniels jersey reveal, take off his suit kind of thing.
You know he practiced that shit in the mirror.
Yeah, we talked about that. That
Yeah.
was a night before thing. He was in the mirror looking and like, I'm gonna kill him with this one.
He had the hat sitting there on a chair in front of the bed. He looked at it all night with his cowboy boots and shit. Like, no, don't wear the Robert jersey, bro.
Yeah.
It's a bad omen.
Could he wear the Robert joint and then rip it off and have the J Cam underneath?
I mean,
Campbell jersey.
I don't know if this is the scene for that type of reveal.
Like, what is that?
Who's documenting that shit?
Yeah. What type of environment are we allowing?
Hey, it's security. Hey, it's security. It's security. Hey, security. Please.
Hey, brother, what made you go with that verse?
The funk flex. Nah, man.
You got your answer, bro. Just show up in the J Cam. Show up in the J Cam jersey.
So that's a bad reflection on us, man. Allowing that.
Oh man,
Y'all
GT7.
can do anything. Y'all go to the Commanders Kings.
We was doing jersey reveals.
We did a Robert Griffin jersey.
Oh man, I can't.
Just make the B-Rob jersey then.
Man, GT7.
I'm turning around on stage and tossing that joint back like a bouquet and seeing if anybody want to be Rob jersey.
Hey,
Like
they gonna throw that B-Rob jersey back to you like a home
right?
run at a baseball game.
It's gonna be draped over your mic when you turn around.
Somebody didn't want it. Come get it.
Oh man, GT7. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, any possibility Luke hits the practice squad if he doesn't perform on Saturday?
Oh, hell no, he's active.
Nah,
There's,
I don't even think he's
not a-
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luke
he
is
should.
promised a roster spot.
Yeah, he should be out there. I think he should play. I think he needs some confidence. He need to get his shit off and get some third stringers. But nah, he's definitely on a 53.
That shit would be so good for morale to see Luke go out there and cook a bunch of lift drivers, man. That shit would I'd feel good about it.
Who was the dude last year we brought back from the Raiders? Martavis Bryant. Remember how we was going crazy? The sideline was going crazy for him when he caught that touchdown. They would go nuts for Luke if Luke made a play, bro. If Luke scored a touchdown, the sideline would go crazy. Like they would literally treat him. You know how it'd be like a game in the NCAA tournament, and they up by 30 against Walcrest State in the first round, and they put the dude that's been on the squad for like 6 years that don't never get no run in the game, and he hit a 3, and the bench go crazy.
Crazy.
They would do that for Luke. I swear they would if he scored in this game against the Ravens. I would love to see
One
it.
of you two in the comment section, I'm seeing some stuff about people pulling up with their worst jerseys possible. We might have to hold a competition of the worst jersey at the event. Maybe that person wins the B-Rob.
Ooh, they could get the B-Rob jersey. That's a
Mhm.
perfect. Oh yeah, see, Rico just cooked up.
Yeah. You see how that happened right there? That's some good shit right there.
Shouts out Mental Fortitude saying everybody pull up with their nastiest jersey. He about to pull up with the Haskins one.
Oh
Right,
man.
yeah. Patrick Ramsey jersey. I can see that. I can see that.
Oh,
They
a
made
P-Ram. A P-Ram. Yo, you'd be surprised at what jersey. It was a few months ago. I was on like Fanatics. You'd be surprised at what you can find, man.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of stuff on there.
Bro, a dude could be here for like 2 days, and if he was active, he's got a jersey that you can purchase. It's crazy. There was some names in there. I was like, yo, who?
Don't let me get a hold of a Trey Quinn jersey before this event.
It don't even always be the players too. Like some of these nasty bootleg, like Temu jerseys with like perpendicular stripes on it and shit like that. Like those be the nastiest joints, bro. Like some of them joints, the color grade and the font be crazy as hell, bro.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
I need that Bryce Love now that I think about it. I need that.
Oh no.
That's the one I need.
That jersey was made. They printed
what number did he have?
20? 20?
23, I think.
They could give me any number and I just
it might have been
accept it.
23. He was 20 in college. Yeah, it was 23.
I
Right?
would just
knew
accept
that.
whatever number they gave. If it said Love on the back and they told me it was Bryce Love, and whatever number was on it, I'll take your word for it.
Oh man.
I got a Darius Geis jersey too. I got that.
I was thinking about that. He made me think of Darius Geis. That's definitely one that. How about a AGG? Yeah, you know me. How about an AGG 10
If you
jersey?
own an AGG, you better have been a Liberty Flame. You better have went to Liberty because
Liberty. Hey, that would be a dope jersey. And his name on the back is like super long.
damn, we low key just made a dress code for the party. Wear your nastiest Redskins jersey.
Shouts out Mental Fortitude.
Got the Bernie Bulls too.
But
That's-
I
Lavernius,
got one of those. I got
That was my
Lavernius-
dog.
yeah, I'm about to say Lavernius is 8 though.
That was my dog.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good people's side.
That
So
was my dog.
Josh Dotson. Oh man.
I think Lavernius might have been the last dope 80 in Washington.
Hey,
Like, we ain't had a
somebody
good
said
80s.
save that for Christmas instead of ugly sweater party, nasty jersey party. That's fire.
That would be
Oh,
dope.
that would
Like
be
if
hard.
we did I was gonna say like nobody's doing a watch party during Christmas day, but that would have been a dope idea. Like if we had a watch party, like wear your
Like a
nastiest
holiday
jersey.
theme, like
Yeah.
Say,
the
maybe
week
next
of
year
Christmas.
around Halloween. Ooh, the scariest jerseys, the ghost of the
Mhm.
Redskins jerseys. Or something
Yeah,
like
that's a dope theme. Like we should save that. We shouldn't.
Yeah,
we should
that's
not
a-
burn that
that's
here.
a
in
good
the
Redskins
idea.
jersey
We should
graveyard.
save that for another time.
That's
because-
the theme. That is the thing. We putting that shit on the flyer, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna have us on the flyer with the nastiest combination of jerseys you ever seen.
I think I mean it ain't a nasty, it's just old as hell. I think I still got an old Stephen Davis jersey, bro.
Big country.
Um
I'm pulling up with the
I could
trunk
probably wear my
candidate.
Lavernius
I don't
cold
have
jersey
no
on the front.
nasty. You have a trunk candidate jersey?
Pulling out the
You
OJ Atagwe.
Wait, OJ Otagwe.
Oshimago Atagwe.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
Danny.
Man, it's some nasty names, bro. We can keep going, man. Oh, sorry. Beanie Man, thank you for the super chat. Greatly
Yeah.
appreciate you. Chris Hunter, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, y'all some entertainers. Much respect. Not gonna lie, that 5-run felt like Quan pick 6. Ain't think he would house it until he did. He says Superman 2.0, DB held back, but strong though.
That shit was different, bro. That shit put a battery in my back for sure. I spiked a football like I don't got neighbors that live under me. So, you know, that's how I was feeling too, bro.
Yeah. That was crazy that you spiked the football for a preseason game.
I'm afraid of what I'm going to do during some of these primetime games during the season. I might have to knock on the neighbor's house before, like, yo, forgive me for what takes place at like 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's crazy that you spiked the football on August the 18th. That shit is wild, bro. I'm gonna just let you know that is insanity right there.
Nasty work for sure.
That you spiked the football on August 18th for a touchdown in the first quarter of a preseason game too. But it was live though. The crowd was going nuts, bro.
Whole ass football too. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's hard. That's hard.
Hey, it was crazy because he had that same ball. He was so excited for the Patriots game. He didn't spike that ball at all.
I put that ball down politely next to my desk very early. There was nothing.
That shit was crazy. He had the ball. He had it. He was showing in the camera. He was like, "Yo, I'm ready, y'all. Got the football. Got the towel." He was amped. About 5 minutes in,
that shit was nestled safely in my cubby.
Rio was sad as hell. About 5 minutes into the game, bro. That shit was crazy. Oh man, Earl Saunders.
Just Beanie's message. He donated because he said something before. He said, "So I'm new to the format. I was trying to grab the last 2 tickets. It was his wife B-Day or something like that." Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, you say that again.
Beanie, let me go back to it. He said, because he sent the message and then somebody told him the super chat. He didn't repeat the message in the super chat, but before he said, "I'm new to the format. I was trying to grab them last 2 tickets. It's my wife's B-Day."
Okay. Tell him, go ahead, put them in. Those 2 tickets are still pending, so those could be his tickets. They're still pending. They haven't come through yet. So if he grabs the 2 tickets, I haven't shut down the tickets yet. I haven't closed it because those 2 are still pending. So if you go in right now and you purchase the tickets, I will then shut it down because we will officially be sold out then. Because those 2 tickets, if we count the 2 that are pending, we're sold out. If you go in and you sell it or you buy 2 tickets, then we will officially shut it down and we will be sold out officially. So go ahead. If you are looking to purchase the tickets, go in there. The link is in the description. If it's not in the comment section, it's in the description of this video. Click the link, go in, follow the prompt, purchase the tickets, and I'm gonna keep refreshing to see if you did it or not. Excuse me.
Bet that, man. Good looks. Good looks.
Earl Saunders, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Earl writes, excuse me, Terry should get rid of Buddy and sign with Mama Gina. Who knows what magic she can work with Baby Boy's epic deal in the making. Look, that deal will write itself.
Yep.
All he's got to do is keep doing what he's doing, and he could pretty much write whatever number he wants in a blank check.
Yeah, that check already sitting to the side with his name on it.
Yeah, and that one is basically already written. All right. Let's see. Captain Obvious, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Captain Obvious writes, Ed was in a secret workout to be our QB3. Hey, Ed got the arm ready, bro. Hey, Ed, show him the shimmy, Ed. Show him the shoulder shimmy, bro. Ed with the little Nerf football, youth size football. Captain Obvious. Go ahead and tell us they want a youth football, Ed.
That was a legit.
Captain Obvious, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Who writes? AI put Ed on a milk carton. AI said, "Look, I'm just gathering intel from what's going on in the comments. Some guy named Ed, man. Look, some dude named Ed is apparently missing." OGJ Command, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes? YouTube skip Ed just like B-Rob skipped Ed.
Yeah. They on your head top, man.
Yeah. Corey Smith.
They wouldn't let me live.
Of course not. Ed looking for a way to get a chair shot in on somebody. Y'all better be careful. You know, Ed is dangerous when y'all back him in a corner.
Ed say his jokes the same way he say anything else regular. So like, you never know when he kicking somebody. Like, yo, he be
Ed is monotone for sure. We used to always give Ed hell about his monotone delivery.
I
want to, like, when Ed is excited, I want to see what that looks like. I've like, the closest I saw was when he was happy when the DC Defenders won the chip. but I still didn't hear anything from him. I just saw him excited and smiling. So I don't even know what Ed sounds like when his voice is elevated.
The Lions, when we beat the Lions, I was turned up. When Maryland, when I was turned up in that game winner. But the Lions, when we beat the Lions,
Ed was turned to shit for the King, the game winner. He was.
You talking about the Queen, the Derek Queen,
the Queen joint,
yeah. He probably sounded just like that. Yeah, man, I'm so glad he was turned. That game winner,
he was turned. Man, Ed was turned, man.
It was like, hell yeah, Derek Queen, we just won the game. Let's go.
Yo, do y'all got matching Commanders button ups?
What you talking about the chubbies?
Yeah, y'all got the matching joint. Y'all about to twin at the party on Sunday?
No, we're not both wearing that. Yes, but shout out to Chubbies, man, for blessing us for sure.
I actually got it.
Ed rocked it better though. Ed
was clean with it.
Yeah, Ed clean is a bit with that. Ed rocked it better for sure.
My man Lou said, "Why you got a size 18 shoe on with it?" Though?
Yo, Ed was walking around with cinder blocks on his feet. I was like, God damn, Ed, on them size 18s on your feet. Sheesh.
Yeah, this is right here, but
yeah, it's clean. Hey, Ed was clean. Did you alter the background? Was you standing in front of that like a paint mural or something?
That was at the Orioles game. So that was it was a Orioles mural.
Yeah, that shit was clean, bro. Real talk, that was clean.
He put that shit on, man.
Corin Smith, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Corin writes, by the way, the jerseys were Xmas gifts. Yikes. That's nasty.
Disrespect.
I mean, the Robert one was probably at a time when that was a cool thing to give someone, I would assume. Same thing with probably the J-Cam. But as far as how they've aged, no one would have thought at the time that the J-Cam jersey would have aged better than the Robert jersey. But yeah, the Bobby 3 Sticks joint, you could throw that one in the trash at this point. Sid, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, who y'all think the funniest Commanders King is? We already told you who it is. I told y'all that a long time ago. It's Rio without question. What do you mean? Rio be having me in tears low key. Of course. Same with us.
Very unserious human, this guy, man. I'm telling you. This guy's me, by the
way. I am this guy.
He can't even talk in third person without making you laugh. Like OGJ Command. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, 2 tickets to the Commanders Kings available for resale.
We better catch our shit on StockX or some shit.
No, he did not. Just say he got 2 on resale, bro. Stop playing, man. Jordan Schultz says, I want considerably more than DK. That's crazy.
Hey, somebody, I ain't gonna put him out there, but somebody hit me up about training camp tickets on one of the days that season ticket members was there. I was like, yeah, bet, send them through. If I don't go, I'll make sure they get to somebody. He was all right, bet $80. Camp, fam, training camp is free $99. What you talking about, bro? Like,
he was trying to sell them to you?
He said $80, $40 a piece for the 2 passes. He said it come with parking. Like, nigga, that's all free.
He said that like he was throwing them in as a deal, bro. Like it come with parking. Like
he tried to hit me with the used car. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
You need to get in on the shoe game, bro. Just leave that alone, man. That ain't it.
I'll throw in a couple of mud flaps for you, bro. Like what are you talking about? I can't believe, hey, Rio, that's crazy.
I'll park the car for you.
Yo, bro, that man tried to charge you an 80 ball
for training camp passes. They weren't even for me.
A tree for you to stand under some shade for it too. That was included.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I man, that's crazy.
So seeing Commanders Kings ticket.
Hey, I might have blocked him after that. Like you blocking your ass after that.
I should have known
your intelligence, man.
I should have known it was not a real thing I should be doing because it was inquired on Facebook, and I don't believe Facebook's a real place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. That's what
Absolutely
you messed up.
not. Yeah, you deserve that. You
that
walk
was
right
me.
into that trap.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't use Facebook. You know,
Yeah,
we drop
you
links
walk right
and we
into
leave.
You walk right into that trap. Beanie Man, thank you for the super chat. Greatly
Y'all.
appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling it up. I think he's trying to comment. Like he said, he's new to this, and you got to put the comment in first. Put the comment in first. OGJ, Command, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, per my last message, resale tickets for Kings comes with a Super Bowl era chase.
He got bundles. He got bundles. He got bundles like a Travis Scott album. That's crazy.
That man
That's
says with a Super
somebody
Bowl
can't
era
refuse.
chase. He said a Super Bowl era chase. He remixed it. That's just a regular Redskins Chase Young jersey. But he put the Super Bowl era on it.
He put some seasoning
That's
on it.
fine. That's smart. That's fine.
I love it. That man got a regular Chase Young jersey called that whole a
You ain't
Super
never
Bowl
seen one of
era
these
chase.
before.
Ain't shit with Super Bowl era about Chase Young.
Hey, we might have to make you a strategy manager on the account, bro.
I was about to say that's a finesse right there.
He just finessed the hell out of
That's
that shit.
that public relations.
Somebody won a Super Bowl while Chase Young was in the league.
Yeah, that man said it comes with a Super Bowl era translation. I got a Chase Young Redskins jersey when he first came
Tom Brady and the Bucks won the Super Bowl the year we played them in the playoffs. Chase Young was on the field.
Heineke.
Yeah, rookie here, Chase Young.
Oh man, AJSTP003. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, give number 8 to Big Play Tay. Go Defenders. Ed would second that.
That's who's getting 8. If there's a 6th receiver kept on the roster, they might go in 8.
Yeah, I can see that.
Brooks is 16.
That 16 is disgusting on him,
And
by
Tay
the way.
Martin is 6, and that's Noah Igbenogany's number.
Yeah. Well, neither one of those guys are making a roster anyway. I think the 6th receiver, if they kept one, would be KJ the Ghost, as you like to call him. Yeah. I think he would be the 6th receiver because he can also return punts. You got to do something else if you're going to be the 6th receiver. You got to do multiple things. None of those other dudes play special teams or do anything and add any extra value. If you're going to be that last guy, you got to add extra value. We don't have another punt returner after Jalen Lane. That is just like KJ currently is the number 1 guy on the depth chart, but we all know the truth about what's going on there. So KJ
hung on for dear life for that 9-yard catch.
Yeah, he did. He was fighting, boy. He wouldn't let that shit go. I was proud of him. Because that dude was messing with it. He was like, nope, I ain't letting this shit go. The referee's like, all right, y'all get off the goddamn ground. It's a catch. Give me the damn ball. It's all right. Frankie P, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Frankie P writes, yo, Kings, streets say JCM new nickname is Ill Bill.
He meant Kill Bill. I think he changed it later.
I don't know. Might be Ill Bill.
It rhyme either way, man. It's cool.
Ill Bill kind of cool.
Better than Bill Merritt.
Yeah, or Bill Krosky Merritt.
The Krosky just makes the name very clunky, you know? It's too much.
I guess that's a play on Nas. So I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill. I think he has the most forced missed tackles in preseason.
7.
He tied with 2 other rookies, but he's got a lot less carries than the other 2 though. And he's got the
because he's been forced to have to break tackles because he's met at the mesh point every time he's touched it.
Oh yeah, and then last year B-Rob was ranked 33rd in forced missed tackles out of all running backs.
So we already know that ain't what he do.
Yeah,
I was just buying a lot.
Caleb Johnson and Jarquez Hunter, just to let y'all know.
Yep. I was real disappointed in the one in the flats. I was like, he should have spun on him.
He could have shook a little bit. He could have danced on him a little bit.
I thought he should have just spun on him. He tried to do the little jump cut, and the dude grabbed him. If he would have spun, I think he might have scored a touchdown if he'd have spun on him. I don't think it was too many other defenders out there. I was like, but it was also a bad ball. Like if that ball led him up the field, he just outruns that defender.
Yep.
He had to catch it like this, and it slowed him down, and he stumbled a little bit, and it messed him up. But Yeah, this is what happens when you playing with buns at the quarterback position. Earl Saunders, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. What's up, Kings? Can we call the man Dollar Bill? It's a lot of nicknames out there, man. We gonna figure out which one. You know what though? Bill is already a nickname.
Yep.
Like we trying to remix the nickname and give him a nickname on top of a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
His name ain't Bill. Like we ain't got to add nothing to it.
Yeah.
He already Bill. Like, like we trying to add more to it. Like we trying to put sauce on the shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit already drenched in sauce, and we try to put more sauce on his name. Frankie P, thank you for the super chat. So you're right. He meant Kill Bill, not Ill Bill.
Good call.
Real Bill.
Who writes, damn autocorrect, his nickname Kill Bill. We'll see. I think he just prefers Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, just Bill. Just regular old Bill.
Bill by itself.
Yep. Ronnie Bell, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Ronnie Bell. Double up. Thank you for the dime, writes. Curtis Martin, 5'11", 210, 40 time was a 4'4". Bill, 5'11", 40 time, 4'4", 5'8 pounds. So I see what you're doing there. Like from a size perspective. And somebody else said that he reminded them of Terrell Davis, and I think the size was like almost spot on. I think he's got more Terrell Davis in him than he does Curtis Martin, but we'll see. I hope he has the career that those two have, because those are two Hall of Fame running backs. So
absolutely.
I don't want him to get injured like Terrell Davis. I would rather him be Curtis Martin and play all those years and have that longevity and you know, have all those rush yards. But you talking about a Hall of Fame running back. So sign me up for that. DJ 23. I liken him more to Terrell Davis because Terrell Davis was undrafted. Sorry, I know I was moving on. I just had to say this. Terrell Davis is more of a comp because he was undrafted than Curtis Martin. I think Curtis Martin was either a first round or second round pick.
Yep.
So, DJ 23. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes?
Send the B-Rob jersey to Zimbabwe with the new How order hats.
Send the B-Rob jersey to Zimbabwe with the new How order hats.
You got to play the drop, Luke.
I got to play the drop. I'm trying to see if I have it here. I don't think I have it.
That jump probably disappeared with Sam Howell's chances in the league, man.
Hey, and you know, I was over there capping for Sam after the first preseason game. I was like, Sam Howell's, you know, oust out of the league has been grossly exaggerated, and then that man went 1 for 5 with a pick, and I was like, damn.
New How order.
I got a video still on wax with a comic book poster saying franchise quarterback with Sam Howell on it. So it'd be like that.
Yeah, we got bro. I remember Kay Adams came out here and yeah, she had me thinking, yo, I got this shit right, bro.
I blame it on her, man. She sold all of us, man.
She did, bro. She was talking to Jahan about them driving in the car to get food and shit. I was like, yo, this shit finna be lit. We about to be turned. Ed brought this up, and I think I talked about it the other night on one of my streams, but remember we thought that 2022 draft was going to be the foundational draft, bro. That trade back was supposed to be epic.
It's all misses, bro.
We thought that trade back that netted us Cole Turner, who we was, boy, he made a catch the other night, and somebody said, when is Cole Turner going to be over Ben Sinnott on the depth chart? I said, hey, you got to let that Cole Turner shit go, bro.
I forget that Cole Turner exists sometimes, man.
I be looking at him like, why you still here? We got rid of every Rivera dude known to mankind, and somehow you still around. Why are you still here, bro?
Must be a swell locker room guy.
It's swell. Hey, man, stop. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes? Ed got Kawhi Leonard emotions. The only thing he missing is the Kawhi laugh. That Kawhi laugh is sinister, bro.
Y'all don't know it sounds like it hurt. Like, yeah. I hate the way he laughed, man.
But yeah, Ed definitely voice is definitely just I always get a trip out of Ed because Ed just be chilling, man, all the time. Ed voice just be. What'd you say?
Kawhi laugh. He don't know how to celebrate. Yeah, he's a funny guy though.
That one snapshot of him dunking the ball, it's like right before it hits the rim, his face is extra straight.
There's no emotion. Like, damn, you couldn't even have expression when you about to yam the joint, man.
I'd be like, he'd be like Dave Chappelle when he was Prince and he was playing basketball.
Computer blue, scarlet picky.
Shoot the J.
Shoot it.
Shoot it. Game blouses.
Game blouses is one of my favorite line deliveries ever, yo.
Would you guys like some pancakes?
You go refresh it in the lakes of Minnetonka. That show was genius. It was so before its time.
So
yes, it was
funny, bro.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I know we all topic. That's what we do here anyway.
Yeah,
the joint with what's the dude that hosts like the not The Price is Right, but he hosts the Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady episode,
oh my God.
Bro.
Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch?
Bro, that episode. He said, man, eat your sandwich. He said, eat that sandwich. He said, I don't want to eat the sandwich. I swear, that shit was crazy, bro. That episode right there, do it every time for me, bro. I love that episode, straight up. Daryl Jackson, thank you for the super sticker. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Daryl for the super sticker, man. We thank you so much for the love. That's the last comment, fellas. Y'all got anything to add before we get out of here? Shout out to everybody that made this event sold out, man.
Let's go.
The next time y'all see this poster right here, this flyer is gonna say sold out on it, man. I can't thank y'all enough for making this event sold out and what it's gonna be, because this doesn't exist without you guys, man. Shout out to everyone who's bought tickets, who will be in the building on August the 24th at Crystal City Sports Pub in Arlington, Virginia.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be a time, man. We're gonna turn up, and we're gonna try to make sure Ed get a couple drinks. Hey, look, Rio is already putting the hard stance, the hard front on about getting drinks. So I'm gonna try to get y'all to get him to have a couple drinks. He said he's gonna sip slow on his one drink. So we're gonna try to get, if he got a designated driver, we gotta get Rio plastered, man. So that's gonna be another goal of ours. It's gonna be lit, it's gonna be turned. We're gonna have a great time, man. We can't wait for y'all.
Sell out.
It's a sellout, bro. We did it, man. And now the question becomes, if you can't be in the building, you can still be a part of this event by donating. So hit that link, scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll find all the tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and wild card. Any of those donation tiers will get you a shout out on the stream, as we are going to make sure that you know you are a part of this event, man. We can't thank y'all enough. This has been a great journey to get to this point, man. We've been talking about doing this. We finally jumped out and did it, and you guys responded and showed us that we didn't make a mistake. So looking forward to it. Shout out to everybody that's got their tickets. Kings, we did it, man.
We did.
So with that said, y'all got anything to add? Anything to add about the Ravens game on Saturday?
We don't have a goddamn thing to add about the Ravens game, Lou.
Hey, we came out of the second preseason game unscathed from an injury standpoint. That's a blessing in itself. Now we just got to make it to the starting blocks with all of our stuff. So we just pray we get through all these practices and this final preseason game with everybody intact, and we start preparing for the New York Football Giants on September the 7th. Everybody good?
Yeah, no, just
wait before you go. We got a big donation. I'm sorry, Ed, just to put that up there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on a second. OGJ Command, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. OGJ writes, plus Ethan Albright long snapper 07 Pro Bowl jersey. That's one of them joints you wear at the Halloween party that we gonna have. That's one of them joints you throw on right there. That Ethan, you could have had a regular Ethan Albright jersey. That shit qualifies. If you got a long snapper jersey, it don't get much nastier than that.
Yeah.
The Cam Cheeseman.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's a Hall of Famer joint right there. Cam Cheese.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. That's how you close the show out, baby. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Kermoko, thank you for the $50 dono, man. We can't thank you enough for the support, man. That's a generous donation. We thank you so much. Kermoko writes, dope. Congrats, fellas. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate the love and the support from all of y'all, man. And shout out to Kermoko for showing us some love here too, man. We really appreciate you, man, so much. The support from all of y'all, the outpouring of support from on all of our individual channels, and then coming together and doing it here has been great. From Louie Tee taking off to Ed being missing tonight and AI asking about Ed. It's just been one thing after another, man. We've had some great moments already, and we just getting started. So shout out to everybody out there. But the Kings, we here and we ain't going nowhere, and we finna kill it for y'all this year, man. So shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to the Kings, man. We in the building for sure.
Let's get it.
We gonna kill it in a week's time, man. Sunday, less than a week. We're gonna kill it.
This week is showtime, baby. Let's go.
Kevin, the PRF. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Kev, who writes, just in case, Ed, blink twice if B-Rob is behind the camera.
No, B-Rob is searching.
Ed didn't blink at all. It's the same stare B-Rob gave him when he was looking for the autograph. It's emotionless. he's got the bottom.
Of course.
Ronnie Bell, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Ronnie writes, indeed, Curtis Martin emerged unexpectedly as a third-round pick. Okay, as I recall, he wasn't even projected to be a starter. I hope he's close to Davis. I like 7th round is different. You know, we all thought he could be an impact player at some point this year. None of us envisioned, I shouldn't say none of us. A lot of people wanted B-Rob the hell out of here, Ed. And so Rio, right? There's and you guys are not alone. There were a lot of people that wanted B-Rob out of here and wanted to see Bill get a chance sooner rather than later. So to see it come to fruition is crazy, because you would have never got me to guess that was going to take place. I just didn't see them doing that. It didn't make sense unless you were getting something. And I don't believe the reports that there are a lot of teams interested. There might be teams interested when he gets cut. I don't think anybody's interested in giving something up. I hope we get something for him.
Give me a damn 7th. I don't want to hear no pick swap bullshit. Like, give me a 7th round pick or something, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Just give me something.
Yeah, Cade York, 7th unconditional pick. So hopefully we get a Cade York deal.
I can deal with that. Like, because he's gonna be on the roster. Like, Cade York joint was crazy because it was like, yo, if he there by week 2, we get the pick. And Adam Peters was like, hell no.
Get him the hell off my football team.
Yo, that man missed 2 kicks in week 1, and Adam Peters was like, yeah, let me get my 7th round pick back, bro.
He kicked the one out of bounds. Had to get him up there for that one too.
Yeah, let me get you up out of here quick. So I'm gonna ask y'all again, anything to add?
No, I will shout out B-Rob. The whole big hat thing, like Rob, like he had the one good game against the Falcons.
Oh, he's a funny guy, man.
Big hat, and he put the big
one good game.
Even when Ed is trying to show love, she's still
the most backhanded shit I've ever heard.
He's still fading the man.
I will say that B-Rob was a trendsetter, like the whole big hat thing, like that. I think he said one of his friends had a big hat company, and that just blew up. That blew up huge. Like they still have the big hats and Dick's Sporting Goods, stuff like that.
Gilly in it more than anybody else.
Right, yeah, that started. I just want to say that started. B-Rob was the first one to wear one of those big hats, and he wore that after that game. We were in all black, so I will give him credit for that, because a lot of people from other teams, college teams, whatever teams, they took it and ran with it. He started the big hats. He was the first one to wear it. So I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, he was. Then we start seeing guys like Gilly and shit wearing it all the damn time.
Yep.
But yeah, B-Rob was definitely the first one to pull that joint out for sure.
Hey man, we got Sam Hartman over here. The Philadelphia Eagles got Gilly the Kid. Everybody need their special manager to come in. Sometimes you got to clear out and let them shoot from long.
Hey, on that note, hey Kings, y'all know what time it is. We finna bounce, man. Y'all, you know what it is. If you coming at these Kings, you best not miss. Until next time.
One more, Louis. One more.
Mental fortitude. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Mental fortitude, right? Shout out to Sammy's Reyes, man. You want to talk about getting got by somebody, man? I thought Sammy's Reyes was going to have a chance to come in here and do work. Louis Tee and Josh Doxson.
Jeremy Sprinkle.
Sprinkle me, bitch. Sprinkle me. Jeremy Sprinkle. They used to love Jeremy Sprinkle, man. We had some bad players, man, over the years.
Oh,
God, we just could keep rattling them off. There's so many of them, boy. Yikes. We don't. Do you realize, like, almost every franchise, almost, not all of them, but almost every franchise has had at least a guy that you could say, man, he is in consideration for the Hall of Fame, like borderline Hall of Famer. The only guy we had
that's it.
Left, and he's definitely not going in the Hall of Fame as a Commander or a Redskin. It's Trent Williams.
Yep.
That's it. We ain't had shit, man.
Oh, we got, mate.
It was crazy. The Brandon Sheriff was the first All-Pro we had since Matt Turk. That was a punter. Yo, we was down so bad, man. Damn, I'm so glad them days are over with, boy. Whew. Feels good to be back. We getting out of here. Shout out to Gabe, man. Shout out to everybody that bought tickets, man. We're going to be in the building on Sunday. Y'all donate to the Commanders Kings live, man. We can't thank y'all enough. Till next time, the Kings are out. Peace.
Peace, man. We out like B-Rob, man. Let's go.